Did you say it's crooked?
So let's get crooked.
Oh, I thought you said it's crooked.
Let's get crooked.
I go, geez, we're coming right out of the gate with Peyronie's disease.
Exactly.
Let's get crooked?
Yeah, let's get crooked.
I don't want it to be crooked.
He said he likes lean now.
What?
He likes to lean, and that's why he wants it to be crooked?
Straight to lean?
What? No. I don't know. I like being lean.
Quit doing lean.
Isn't that what the kids say?
Don't lean.
Let's get crooked.
Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Magic Genie shows up.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Your, you know what,
went to high school,
doubles in size.
Sure.
But it's shaped like a boomerang.
No, thank you.
Why not?
Right?
Yeah, what's
That's
your problem?
the right answer.
Double?
You too proud?
Double. So like
So from
4.
an inch and a half to
3
inches?
I'll do the math for you. 3, sure.
And 2 inches around now.
You just have to do the twist.
Nah.
Let's get crooked.
Yeah, let's get crooked.
Would you?
No.
Yeah, no. You would?
I'd take any help I can get down there.
Let me tell you, he just said the mouthful. That's not the right thing.
What?
You just said the truth.
Yeah.
You're speaking truthful.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, and you're a beggar.
They actually can. Like, you ever seen people go through garbage cans? They look like they're not just taking
Yeah.
the stuff off the top.
Yeah.
They dig. They dig.
You made
Like
a
a
great
Channel
point.
5
there.
reporter.
You just made a great point.
Or
Yep.
9, whatever it was.
Saw a gal doing that in Vegas, going through the garbage, and I'm like, she didn't take the thing right at the top. She was looking for something good.
Yeah, you were like, why are you being so choosy, B-word?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
aggressive on your part, but
No,
I understood.
I actually said, I go, good for you. Beggars can be choosers.
Yeah, you're
I
really
go-
changing things.
Yeah.
Don't settle for what's on the top of the
No,
Yeah.
dig.
trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a
think,
little effort in.
And
There
I
might
thought
be
it was
cake.
I thought it was great because I love when you do that thing where you put dollar bills on strings and drag them around and make
Oh.
people follow you.
Yeah.
Well, again, I care about health, and I wanted her to get her steps in.
You kept saying that. Get your steps in, B.
At least she didn't have
you
a dog.
did say that.
I don't think her name was B, though.
I
Does
didn't
she
ask.
look like a B to you? Let's get crooked.
Yeah, let's get crooked.
B. Arthur.
Is Tommy Olsen coming in? Boy, that's a hottie. Is Tommy Olsen coming in?
Wow.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
I
good.
think it's a normal lineup.
I bet he gets crooked.
Tommy
Oh, yeah.
Olsen, Fargo Flash, Ben Lieber, Tom Pelissero, Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah. You know what I've never seen, sweetheart? I've never seen a young B. Arthur picture. I'm looking right now.
I wonder.
Oh,
Paul, your hands up.
100% I can answer my own question. He would. Would
Sure.
Hawk? Yes.
She's been dead a long
If
time.
he could bang any of the Golden Girls, who would be his first pick?
Blanche Davidian,
Why?
because she likes sex. She gets crooked.
I don't know, man.
Why do you set me up like this?
A young Betty White was a smoke show.
Look at
Yeah.
old young B. Arthur. She was in the, it looks like World War I.
Looks like she lost it.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
that's Hawk's gal.
How dare you? Why you got to be crooked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go down the B. Arthur path. No thanks on Estelle Getty, R.I.P.
Oh, come on.
No,
I mean, they're
no,
all
no,
R.I.P..
no. For sure. No thanks on Rue McClanahan. I think I'm going Betty White.
I don't know.
Young Betty
If
White.
this really is young B. Arthur, if it is, her eyes got closer together as she got older.
Oh.
I don't think that's really her.
If that's a young B. Arthur, it looks like she was on a bike and trying to steal my dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, how dare you? Did I show you the wrong picture? This is a cute girl.
I don't know. Maybe my eyesight's not that good, but I
You're
got
crooked.
LASIK from Dr. David
Yeah.
Whiting, so it's pretty good.
You got crooked.
It's like 2020, man. Come on.
Let's get crooked work. Let's make it happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah. Stop trying to do that.
Stop trying to make me fetch.
Yeah.
Am I right?
We only wear pink on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
Although you're wearing pink today, Paul.
I am,
That's
yeah.
pretty much pink, and it's Thursday.
Yeah. That's
you're,
okay.
You're the man. You know what you are, dude?
Yes.
You're crooked.
How old was Betty White when she passed away?
May I make a comment on that, by the way?
Didn't she make it? Didn't she make it to 100?
99.
99.
99.
Oh man, she didn't make it to 100.
She died on New Year's Eve 2021.
I told her, you make it to 100, we going to get crooked.
Yep.
She didn't
We're
quite
gonna
make
get
it.
after it.
I think actually after I said that to her, she went ahead and just said, I'm giving up.
Oh.
I don't
That's
want to
too
make it
bad.
to 100. Yeah.
Can you make it 100?
Hey, sweet Saucy,
Yeah.
you stop me if this is too much information because you were telling me a story before the show,
Yeah.
okay? But I want to know, how old are you?
I'm 43.
And how old am I?
55.
54. I'll be 55 on
54,
Christmas
yeah.
Day. Right.
Yeah.
you were comparing me to a lady
Yeah.
and said she could have been your mom.
Yeah, that's the.
And you said
that
she's
was
about
wrong.
your
Yeah.
age.
Yeah, this
She
lady
could
was
be my
yeah.
mom. And,
So-
and hold on. I'm
12.
not
Yeah.
done yet. I'm not done
Or
yet.
11.
You started the conversation by saying, and I don't know if you want me to say this part, but do you remember how you started the conversation?
Yeah.
You said these two old ladies walked up to you.
They were. Yeah.
And then you said later in the conversation, she's about your age.
Yeah, I
And
did,
then you
yeah.
said a little bit later in the conversation, she could have been my mom.
Yeah, I
Do you
was.
believe an 11-year-old?
No. I was.
I mean, he also knows you're from Indiana.
Yeah. Thank you,
They got to
Corey.
have 11-year-old mothers in Indiana once in a while.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. No, you were right. I was taking subtle digs at you that I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't very subtle.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's pretty,
For that.
pretty direct.
I mean, you got crooked, is what happened.
yeah, why are you getting so crooked, man?
Yeah.
These two ladies
Corey.
last night that were at the Initials game live, which was a smashing success at Maynard's.
Look at
thanks
you
to-
doing some hosting.
Yeah, Jack.
Look
And,
at you working for me.
Man.
The beanstalk?
Yeah,
Did you get
I'm
the,
real proud of you, man.
Did you get the waffle fries?
Of course.
Mm.
Yeah. But good for you, man. I mean that.
How did the ladies play? Or were they just hanging out
no, they
playing
were-
the hits?
Did they have walkers? Because they're my age.
No, they did not have walkers.
Did they take
But
Boniva
were-
for
these-
bone density?
No, these ladies were huge fans of the show.
Are they regular?
Yeah, did they take
know.
Activia like
I
Jamie
don't
Lee
know.
Curtis?
I don't know either.
But
I
they
need to
asked,
know.
they were
Did they check
asking,
their blood sugar and check it often?
No, but they were asking if we would do the show on Friday. I have the information in my car. They gave me like a pamphlet about this like
Were they
Christmas.
chesty?
This Christmas,
We're not busy somewhere.
but like a Christmas.
Do you think
thing
they'll
in Excelsior.
reschedule the Vikings game for
Were
that?
No, it's
they-
not Christmas Day.
Chesty.
Sure, but they were asking if we would
Your Honor,
broadcast.
he's avoiding the question.
I said yes. They were asking if we would broadcast. I think it was like the Saturday
So
after
two old
Thanksgiving.
broads were asking if we would
Yeah,
broadcast?
why don't
Yeah.
they do their own broadcast?
Yeah, great point. That should be a morning show.
And
title.
they, yeah.
Old broads.
And I said, contact
Hey,
Nick
what's up about
Madden.
broads?
And
And Saucy,
Oh, I'm
you're
sure Nick's
taking
gonna
an
look-
extra 3 inches to get crooked. That's not even a question.
no
getting
way.
crooked?
We're getting crooked, but no, seriously.
Not crooked. I
I
said
would make
full
it
on
look like a
boomerang.
for 3 inches. not even a
No,
question.
you would
Okay.
not, because then you'd have a
90
3-inch
degrees
boomerang
Give me-
penis.
okay, boomerangs aren't 90 degrees though. Boomerangs are like
70?
30 degrees.
What?
Well, I get.
What?
Yeah, he's right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's also a Skrillex song.
It's a skillet
That's
Skrillex?
bangarang, not
Yeah.
boomerang.
Oh, well,
bangarang is a banger. That song's awesome.
Yeah, that's bangarang.
You typed in bangarang? You're one of the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Think about wham,
Oh
wham,
yeah,
wham.
dude, that's not even that big of a curve.
Thank you.
I'd take that curve for a
That's what
couple.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Remember was it this summer we were trying to bet on whether or not Sauce could throw a boomerang back to himself within X amount of time, and we were going to bet on it because I had like, there's no way.
No, I don't think
I remember
He's not
that.
gonna
I'd
figure
like
it
to do
out.
Was your story about the chesty ladies over?
I mean, yeah, they wanted to know if we would broadcast on the Saturday after Thanksgiving in Excelsior, because Excelsior is putting on some
Bras?
some like Christmas Day bit, and they needed a contact information, so I gave them Nick Madden's information.
Yep.
So
I hope they get used to the phrase sticker shock. Because that's going to be their response when they find out how much it is to get the Power Trip Morning Show to broadcast from their location on a Saturday.
I hope they get used to
After
it.
Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving.
Hold on, let me speak to my
Sticker
client.
shock.
Christmas Day
Hawk, are
thing.
you available?
I hope they get used to the shocker.
Are you available,
Oh my
Hawk?
God!
My God. Are you available?
You ever pull that off, the old shocker?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's too.
Well, I like
Thursdays.
I like the way you phrase it. Not have you ever done that? Have you ever pulled it off? As if like it's a magic trick. Have you ever pulled that one off?
Like it's sneaky.
Ta-da.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make these fingers disappear.
all of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
All of them.
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's make this about us. Twins manager Derek Shelton plays initials a week from tomorrow.
How about
Hell yeah, man.
Who?
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
He
What,
just
who?
got hired.
He just got hired, exactly.
God, you guys are good.
Derek Shelton is the name. That is the man. He'll be, I think, officially announced today, but everybody in the world is going with it already,
Yeah.
that Derek Shelton's the manager. Former Twins bench coach. Then he was the Pirates manager for 5 years. Will be the next manager of the Minnesota Twins. I assume press conference and press release and all that stuff to follow in the next day or so. But
Press conference, I think, is Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Next week.
yeah, he's going to be on our show a week from tomorrow and make his initials debut.
You guys,
Bitchin'.
he got hired yesterday.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Who did this? When you
Don't
guys-
worry about it, baby.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We got friends in
Yeah.
good places.
And we're gonna get crooked.
Yeah, we're going to get crooked.
You guys, that is fast.
It was fast.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I didn't
Yeah.
do anything, but
Have you guys heard
Let's
the
go.
other one about the new slang about having sex?
What a transition.
you know, it's,
Have I heard the other one about having
Well, he's saying
sex?
crooked all day.
Yeah,
Answer the
okay.
question.
Okay.
It's called getting cracked
Getting
that's,
cracked.
that's not as good as
or
getting
cracking.
crooked.
Yeah, or the girl would say, "Yeah, he cracked me."
Oh, what girl would say that?
A lot of sluts.
And
I'm
Gross.
I'm listening.
Yucky.
I'm listening.
No, I swear that's like the new thing. It's like I don't even know. I saw it on TikTok.
Oh,
Hey, Tommy, speaking of all your cute phrases and words and
Sure,
catchphrases and stuff, we had a surprisingly awesome time in Vegas. Again, we weren't sure if it was going to work
Sounded
by just saying,
fantastic.
just show
Yeah.
up. You know, we weren't sure if
Yeah.
anybody was going to show up if we just said, just show up when we're there. And it was awesome. But, you know, it was awesome having Bonus there. Zachary, Chris, me, Sauce. But the next time we do this Vegas your way bit, we got to roll out the red carpet. It's
gotta
not
be
the
you.
same without you, without
gotta be
Marnie,
there.
without Creasel. We got to get Lieber out there. We got to get the whole crew out
Wayne,
there. Wayne's got to be there.
I would love that. That'd be fantastic.
Suavid.
it's not the same
Oh,
without
God.
you. We want you with us like last summer.
Well, that's my negotiation
famous.
tactic.
Which is?
Two people I would love there. One has to be there.
Eric Settlehorn is busy,
Yeah.
so we can try to get
Check
Dov.
out.
Well, if that's the case, I'm out. For those reasons.
Wait, what?
No, not like that.
We were playing group slots.
Yeah,
or sorry,
you guys-
group
What
roulette.
was that? You guys needed a number.
We were
Was
at
that-
New York, and we were all just taking turns picking a number, and then we were all trying to hit the same number at the same time. It only happened once when Zach picked 31 and he crushed.
You got it?
And it was super fun. It's fun when the whole group wins on the same number. So we're like, let's have Tommy pick a number. And you picked 30, and we lost all of our money.
Yeah. That was for Mikey. I was with Mikey.
That was
at
for
the time.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Good old Mike.
Good old Mikey.
I like that
we
dude.
we bet on 23 once for Dov. That lost all of our money as well. The only one.
Usually how it goes.
We did like 50-ish spins, and we only hit the number once, and it was Zachary's 31.
That's
That was
great.
it.
But then that keeps you going another hour. That's the best part.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to play, you know.
It was fun.
Yes. God, that's fun.
I just like getting crooked.
Did you,
But you should hit one out of every 38, and we were behind that pace.
Yeah.
We were behind that pace.
Did you guys go to any nice dinners or anything like that?
I mean,
No?
yeah, I went to Raising Cane's. Does that
yeah,
count?
I walked in
Hey,
and out.
can we say something?
Hell yeah, you can, buddy.
It's all about. So we've been talking about how I wanted to compare Johnson's with Hawk.
You did, yeah.
lately, Right.
And then you wanted to see it.
But
When did we talk about that?
Oh.
Was
you
I
were
gone?
You were in
Yeah.
London.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just get lost in his eyes and
Yeah.
don't hear.
Well,
all.
Hawk's daddy was bragging how big it is now. So
I
it's like,
didn't.
let's
I
take
did not. I did not.
No, I was.
And you wanted to compare?
No, my whole thing is talk about it. All, that was all off air.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, gets brought up immediately when I leave. And then, but Saucy just takes a nice glance in the bath, and it's just fine,
It's a good point.
right?
No, I
You
don't.
guys are hypocrites.
Very big hypocrite.
I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
and again, I don't understand still in the Vegas bathtub story. I understand if you're 0.2 and you're like, hey, where's Chris? And you slide the door open, and you realize he's in the bathtub, even if you already heard him listening to music and talking, whatever.
He was crooked.
But once you realize the man's naked, let the man take a bath.
Yeah.
Even if you catch him out of the corner of your drunken eye,
Yeah.
let the man bathe in privacy.
No, I look directly at it.
Yeah,
You're onto something because something about interrupting guys like
He wanted to
showering
get
during
on
the
something.
pregame.
What?
Excuse me?
No, you know, like when you're all pre-gaming. Hear me out here. This is not trying to go down the normal alley I usually go down. If we're just having a few pops in the room, getting ready, like open it, like having the shower, it's like a whole nother vibe. Like throwing him a beer, you know. This sounds so bad.
It sounds like your favorite thing to do is walking on your friend showering as a goof.
And like there's music as a goof. No, like there's music on. You're having fun.
Yeah, like Careless Whisper.
It's raining men.
Oh no, you dropped it.
Oh, help.
Oh no, I can't even describe it. But no,
Why don't you pick that beer up?
I understand what Saucy was doing. Just more the merrier.
You need a little help reaching in your back there, bud?
Yeah.
Were you knocking it around?
When he walked in?
Yeah.
Not at that moment. But I tell you, if he'd given me about 5 more minutes and then slid that door open, he'd have seen some things.
Yeah. We
Hey,
all left.
Tommy's right. The next time we go to Vegas, let's all like get in like Chris's suite at Planet Hollywood.
In my bathtub.
We'll all take turns showering, and just for a goof, we'll just walk in on each other showering and being like, "You almost ready? Here, have a beer."
Let's get
Oh,
going.
just to like pop in on a shower during a pregame. What a great bit.
The most fun I ever had in Vegas, though, was when we had the Wild Watch party in that room.
Yeah.
And remember that?
Yeah.
And we all kind of raged together.
Yeah.
That's when we started yelling inappropriate things. It was the
Yeah,
most
about
fun.
Rosie.
About Rose. It was the best time ever.
I will say, we had, all of us, I think, we had a great time in Vegas.
Great
A
time.
surprisingly good time.
Yeah.
But it ain't Vegas without you, Tom. You got to
Thank
go,
you.
buddy. I
Yeah,
love
next
you,
time
man.
you got
It's
to be
fun.
with.
Do you think there'll be another trip?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going
I
back to
think so.
Vegas. It's the Power
Okay.
Trip Morning Show. We got things to do.
It's a scheduling thing, right? That's all it comes
Yeah,
down to.
well, it's scheduling, and honestly, I got a lot going on back here. I spent most of yesterday on my ladder cleaning out my gutters.
Oh, that's odd. I didn't because I have Gutter Helmet from GutterHelmetMN.com. Get Gutter Helmet and don't spend a second on a ladder. GutterHelmetMN.com.
Why didn't I just do that?
Hey, when
do that.
we come
Ask
back,
Randy.
I was roundly criticized for not using the talkback.
Oh, no.
So we will start using talkbacks today. And we got one specifically for Tommy that I thought was actually quite kind of good. So
Wait, who
we'll,
criticized you for not using the talkback?
iHeartRadio. Our bosses.
Oh, God, here we go again. Is it
Specifically,
Tuesday?
there's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but he's always on the drop foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
If I want advice on how to do the electric slide, I'll talk to Chad after.
Right.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
By the way, this is Cold Kingdom and they rock.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
The two most powerful words of any wedding ceremony are the words, I do. Two simple words, just 3 letters, but they carry the promise of a lifetime commitment. At Wedding Day Diamonds, we make lifetime commitments too. Commitments to questions like, do you have a selection of rings large enough that every bride can find or create the ring of her dreams? We do. Do you promise every bride that her ring will be perfect or you'll make it so? We do. Do you make the entire process of choosing an engagement ring and a diamond simple, understandable, and fun? We do. Do you have rings for every budget, starting as low as $595 with easy financing and low monthly payments? We do. And finally, do you warranty your rings for life against any and all damage regardless of cost and cover all maintenance for life? We do. You see, it's simple really. If you want a jeweler as committed to the two of you as you are to each other, Wedding Day Diamonds is your jeweler. Wedding Day Diamonds, 9 locations, including Rochester and St. Cloud.
Ben Lieber here for my friends over at Lexus. Let's talk power, precision, and unmistakable poise. The Lexus RX delivers performance you can feel. Confident acceleration, responsive handling, and a drive that's as smooth as it is thrilling. From quick city commutes to long road trips, the Lexus RX inspires confidence at every turn. It's not just driving. It's commanding the road. Join us at Lexus of Wayzata or Lexus of Maplewood and experience amazing.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg, thanks for that recommendation, Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name, and the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Celebrate Halloween with spooky good savings on top products from your friends at Builders and Remodelers. This week only, get additional Halloween savings on top of fall specials. Save up to $500 off each window or door. You need new siding or roofing? Save up to $5,000 off any project. Plus, an additional 5% no trick, just treat savings on top. Spooky good savings happening this week only. Just go to buildersandremodelers.com for the details. Buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart. Monsters. Trick or treat. And of course, curated Halloween playlists perfect for your Halloween party. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search Halloween, and listen now.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Twin Cities weather, we have a little patchy fog around the metro this morning. That's going to burn off. It'll stay mostly cloudy through the day with a high near 50 this afternoon. Tonight down to 37. Tomorrow some sprinkles in the morning, cloudy all day, 46. Saturday, mostly cloudy, high of 47. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Right now, it's 39.
The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Vikings Lions, Sunday at noon. On the audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Lots to get to. Lots of football on today's show. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. J.J. McCarthy had practice yesterday. And Carson Wentz talked to the throng of reporters. Had a lot of things to say about everything that went down with him, and started off by saying this.
Feeling good with the ultimate decision that we've made collectively, and it's weird being done this early in the season. Been on IR a couple different times, but never this early, so that's a bummer, all those things, but life's a lot bigger than this. Any minute or day, I'm about to have my 4th little girl, and surgery's on deck, so all the things that are so much bigger than this are really occupying my mind and time.
Man, he went out of his way, too, to just basically say, this was my choice to stay in the game.
Yep.
Nobody forced me to stay in. He could have. If it was if the opposite was true and KAOC was like, you ain't coming out, I'm not putting Brosmer in, Wentz could have lit him up, but it was the exact opposite. It was, nope, I was begging to stay in. I didn't want to get pulled. This was, I was told I couldn't hurt it worse than it already was, so my choice.
What a dog.
What a dog.
Yeah, that's
tough
so
dude.
Cool.
Good for him.
Yeah. He probably is looking out for Brosmer, honestly. Like, he's like, I don't want to put him in a terrible spot. Like, people think it's the opposite way. I think he was trying to be like a really good leader.
And it might be the last time he ever plays.
Could
right?
be.
It might
Yeah,
be
could
that,
be.
like,
hold on.
I'm going to,
for one more day.
Yeah, let's muscle it out one more time.
Yeah. Yep.
Good for him.
Yeah, good guy, tough guy.
Yeah.
Tough guy.
Yeah. Yeah, great dude.
Hey, you guys dressing up tomorrow?
No, I'll probably just wear what I normally wear in here.
You're a dad now.
Yeah.
I know you hate it, but like.
No, I'm excited for it.
What
It's
are you
going to
gonna
be
be?
fun. I don't think I'm going to be anything.
Oh, come on, man. You got to like.
But like for his first Halloween, you're gonna be like, man, remember I would dressed up as.
Yeah, I should have, but.
Well,
they
yeah,
didn't
you
have
should
any-
have. You still got a full day.
Yeah. A lot of the costumes were picked over.
Oh, what's he gonna be?
He's going to be a hot dog.
I thought he was going to be Boss Baby.
No, we couldn't come up with a good plan.
You should be just a bottle of ketchup, Kelby, a bottle of mustard.
100%.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a real good idea.
Easy. It's just wear a ketchup thing. It's easy.
Yeah.
Do it, Saucy. Do you know that picture?
And please
Be
tell everybody
fantastic.
he's a dome dog.
Oh,
brilliant.
There you go, Hogs.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, and then you just play the hits off of Twitter for the next 18 years of his life, and you dress him up that way.
Yeah, he's a dome dog.
God, that'd be good.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Hogs.
Corey, you going?
No.
Where?
Trick or treating? You're not trick or treating?
Oh, trick or treat. No, okay.
You're handing it out?
Well, yeah, and the little one's old enough to go out on her own now. So
It's a tough
job's
transition
over,
period.
man.
It's sad. It's very sad. I remember that transition period.
Yeah.
What are your plans,
see you later.
Tommy?
Well, do you actually want to know?
Yeah.
I'm going back to give the Gophers a speech for the game tomorrow night. So I'm going to dinner with PJ and all the guys tomorrow, and then I'm driving home after that, and then we're handing out candy.
Is that right?
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
You're talking
What
to
kind
the
of a
team.
speech?
I don't know. I'm kind
This is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I got like a 5-minute version, or like if they want me to really go, I can let her rip.
You start with that. I'm not a racist.
Don't let her read.
It's an attention grabber, right? It'll get there. They'll sit up in their chairs going, "Oh man, I should listen to this guy. He's not a racist."
But
Start with this question, if you would.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
In regards to last week.
It used to be like breakfast, like they used to do it game day, but now they moved it to the night before, where it's more relaxed. So they do like one captain that comes back every game. So they asked me to do it this game. So we'll see. I don't know.
Cool for you,
I
man.
don't know what I'm going to talk
You
about.
need to put your leg up on something like the captain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or get hammered off, Captain.
With
and
his
then
shorts, though, that's a little risky.
Yeah, they might see balls.
Tommy,
advertising,
you look
brother.
confused. So it's he's talking about Captain Morgan, not Captain Billy Hildebrand.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm talking about both.
Time.
Yeah, he's talking about both.
One and the other, both
You've
great
seen
guys.
Captain Billy in those short shorts.
You think Captain Billy? He's a horny bastard, isn't he?
Well, he's crooked.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he might be.
I mean, he
yeah.
spends a lot of time with other men in a boat.
Yeah,
so he
little
definitely
men.
knocks
Yeah.
it around.
Oh, yeah.
That guy gets after it.
Oh, yeah. He's horny.
That's great.
Or a duck blind. Gotta be
Sess,
careful.
well, I told you guys, Sess is being Kid Rock, a little dicey now with what's going on with Kid Rock lately. But the costume was bought. Things are already moving forward. So
and again, we went through this conversation a couple weeks ago, but I believe she
greasy.
said, "Hey, I'm going to be Kid Rock for Halloween," and she asked you, "Is this going to be triggering? Is this too controversial?" And you're like, "Put on the beard, get that long hair on."
Thank you.
God bless.
Let's try it and find out.
But she wants me to be Sheryl Crow, so it's like really going either way. You know?
My God, dude.
Why don't you let
This
two
couldn't
of
be
your
more-
dreams come true?
A little more. Can we be a little more on the money?
Yeah.
No, it's working out great, but I just don't know. Like dressing as a girl is a little weird. That's not my thing.
Why are you winking?
No, it's not. It's not. Not me. I don't like doing
Not
that.
you.
Not me.
Not me.
But so I'm trying to figure out what to be. I'm thinking maybe Toby Keith, honor him, R.I.P.
Man.
What the hell is going on?
Because it's like she's gonna be a Kid Rock, America, the whole thing, and she's like, why don't I be Toby Keith? Like it kind of goes, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, you only have 24 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like
or
you're trying to
take.
figure a lot of things out.
Yeah. Sounds like you're a little lost there, buddy.
The Taylor and Travis thing was great.
Hello.
Yeah.
That could work.
Hey, Randy.
Are there any other power couples?
Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry.
The
That could work.
Yeah.
Prime Minister of Canada?
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that they were a thing.
They sure are.
You got to read the news.
Yeah, it's on the news,
That's
man.
hot.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, man.
He hasn't been to space yet, and neither has she, really.
How dare
No.
you guys rip her for that? She did something you ain't done.
No.
Yeah, Orlando
Speaking of
Bloom.
space,
Well,
Hot
good for
Ass
yourself.
Randy is convinced any video of space is fake.
All videos of space.
Like people in space, it's all fake.
does he think space doesn't exist?
No, he believes in space, but he thinks that all videos of people in space are fake.
He lives a horrible life.
No, he lives a pretty good life.
So just out of curiosity, so he looked this up on his phone, which uses satellite technology, and those satellites are where?
No, not that stuff, but like people in space
I know,
is faked.
but my point is, so we can get a satellite up into space.
Yeah.
But no person has ever been up there.
Hey,
just a messenger.
You're not mad at me.
What about the dog or whatever they sent up there? They sent
the
up,
dome dog.
Snoop?
Snoop, D-O-double-G, and the group to represent the police.
Did he take that hot thing who makes the food up there
Or
with him?
didn't the Russians send somebody or like an animal up there or something? I can't
Yeah, they
remember.
sure did. They sent a
Bubbles.
wildebeest.
Bubbles, yeah.
I don't know if
Michael
Randy
Jackson's
believes
monkey.
that, but I know Randy listens to the podcast, and now he's going to text me and be mad. Just like making things up about Randy.
What hot ass? How'd that start? He's just good looking?
Yeah.
Thought there might be a different way. I'd like to hear the other story.
Mike.
Yeah.
Make something up.
Yeah.
Front Page Sports is next.
I forgot to play the damn talk back.
Oh, no.
We'll do that during Front Page Sports, I promise.
All right. Cheryl Crow is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. More after this on The Fan.
It's Chris Hockey. Imagine you didn't have any kind of reliable internet connectivity or technology. Imagine how that would limit you in your day. How would you apply for a new job? How would you or your kids get their homework done? How would you even go about scheduling a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment? Well, how about this? AT&T has committed $5 billion by 2030 to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable, high-speed internet access and digital resources. $5 billion. And as part of that effort, since 2021, AT&T has distributed more than 160,000 computers and Wi-Fi hotspots to students and families nationwide. This year, they plan to distribute 30,000 more laptops, about $9 million worth. So people literally could go from having no connectivity, no internet, to the kind of technology that's going to help level the playing field. This is a truly important effort, giving people the opportunity to grow into a better life. I love that. Way to go, AT&T. Bridge that digital divide.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have an accident on 35E southbound at County Road 96 on the right shoulder involving 4 vehicles. There's an accident on Highway 12 at Old Crystal Bay Road. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest totaled traffic.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities. No one knows Twin City businesses like locals. With decades of experience here in the Twin Cities, Robert Half connects skilled professionals in finance, technology, administrative, and more. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities.
That's exactly right. Hey, I'm sorry. I was just talking to Tomers back here. We were talking about Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com, and he said, Hawk, are you being for real about these Elements triple pane windows? I said, I'm being for real, man. You know, I try to be honest with our lovely listeners out there. He said, tell me more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell Tommy more while I'm telling you more. Triple pane windows, man, from Elements. You can only get it from buildersremodelers.com, and they don't just come out and say, here's your windows, la-di-da. They measure it up. They make sure they're in there, and they make sure that they are completely sealed so that all that warm air stays in all winter long, and you don't hear when there's a storm outside. These are great windows from great people who've been doing this for more than 70 years. Builders and Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. Nobody does it better. Check out their windows today.
Right now, during the Ram Drive into Fall event, well-qualified current FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 with a gas-powered V6 engine for $399 a month for 42 months with $3,605 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-877-RAM-5722 for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease to qualify. Extra charge for miles over 35,000. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery from dealer stock by 11/3.
The Audi 2025 MLS Cup playoffs are calling. The stakes are high and the dream is real. Watch Minnesota United take on the Seattle Sounders. Watch every moment of the action Monday, November 3rd on Apple TV or MLS Season Pass, FS1, and Fox Deportes. It's all for the Cup.
Are you afraid of the dark? Add a little light to your bite with a Raising Cane's glow-in-the-dark Halloween cup and enjoy a beverage while supplies last. Happy Halloween from Raising Cane's. One love.
Hunting season's almost here, which means Orange Friday is on at Fleet Farm. Enjoy great deals all week long, plus 2 big hunting giveaways in-store only. And be one of the first 500 when doors open at 6 a.m. Friday, November 7th to get your free Orange Friday hat. And Big Bucks Scratch Off for up to 50% off your entire purchase. Don't miss our biggest hunting event of the season. And for even more Fleet Farm Hunt Week deals, go to fleetfarm.com/Orange Friday.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Two Men in a Junk Truck. Are you drowning in clutter? Need to make room for what matters most? Look no further than Two Men in a Junk Truck. They're committed to making decluttering easy for you. Their friendly teams will remove anything from old furniture and office equipment to debris from construction sites and renovations. Whether it's appliance removal, furniture removal, or clean-out services, they've got you covered. You don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do is head to twomeninajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service. The Dream Ring event at Arthur's, $500 towards her dream engagement ring, plus a $100 bonus when you book online.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan, Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. The only scary thing this Halloween, an old furnace dying in January. Right now at Gens Ryan, buy an AC, get your furnace free. Equipment only, but what a deal. 75 plus years of comfort expertise. Book online or call Gens Ryan.
Those guys.
Fan forecast. Hope you don't like the 50s because we're only getting to 49 today.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
We all remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, or just made learning fun. Now's your chance to say thank you in a big way with iHeartRadio's Thank It Teacher. It's powered by Donors Choose, nominating an outstanding public school teacher who's gone above and beyond for their students and win $5,000 to stock their classroom with whatever they need. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Nominate your favorite teacher now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Well said, Zachary.
How long are you going to talk?
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. It's Thursday, which means Tommy Olson's over there. Ben Lieber on his way in. Fargo Flash in a second or two. Jonathan Gennard later. Tom Pelissero later. A lot of football today. Football on a Thursday. That's okay, though.
Oh, no.
You guys have story time over there?
A little bit, but nothing big.
Nothing bad. Nothing
bad. Nothing bad at all.
Well,
He's just
between
asking
the
me
two
questions.
of you.
Oh,
No, it
probably adds up.
Zacko.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
class.
I'm sorry, Johnny Holmes.
Yeah, what's it like, Lex and
I
Luther?
literally said I'd take like a 115-degree angle to add some size down there earlier.
Would you every 10 years you take off your body, you add an inch, or off your life, you add an inch?
Yeah.
No chance.
No
Come on.
chance. How many years?
No, I definitely
10
would.
years.
Yeah.
No.
Great band.
No.
I'm 54 years old, so I'm going
yeah.
to live to be 55.
Right.
At like when I was like in sixth grade, yes,
Yeah.
I'd say 100%.
Well, yeah,
yes.
because living to 60, even at that point, feels like an eternity.
Yeah, it
Once
should.
you get
Yeah.
to 45, you realize, oh man, I got like 30 years left and this thing's over.
Well, the other thing was all my friends had monsters, and I was sitting there around like not like it was. I was
How did
not normal.
How does he know, do you think? Don't answer. How do you think he knows?
I mean, probably just randomly pre-gaming and
Yeah.
checking in on some
Yeah,
showers.
a lot of
Throwing them,
shower pre-game.
throwing them
Saucy
pre-game
did to
shower
me
beers.
the other day.
Yeah, correct.
Let's do front page
Well,
sports.
before we do, the talk back
Oh, God, the talk back.
for Chad Abbott. How do we do the talk back thing, Zacko?
Well, you just open up the iHeartRadio app and click on the old microphone when you're listening to the fan.
Yep.
And you can have up to 30 seconds to say whatever the hell you want.
Hey, this is Ron Reynolds, Royalty. I got a question for Tommy. I was out at the bar downtown last night, and a lady comes up to me and she said, "Yay, Ron, you got time to get out there and get it gone with me? 'Cause you look like you like riding a cowboy." And I said, "I don't know, ma'am." Now here's the thing. This lady must have been 8 feet tall, and she might have been in her late 70s. Tommy, my question is, how old is too old for Ron Reynolds to get busy with? I'll hang up and listen. Long time listener, big fan of meat sauce. Bye.
God, I like that
It's
guy.
a talk back. Thank you. There you go, Chad. Hope you like it. So what's your answer? How old is too old for Ron Reynolds to get it on with?
75, so he's in the clear.
Okay, good.
That guy was a perfect combination of Bigfoot hunter guy and sling blade.
Yep.
Wait till you hear the question he asked later for
I'm
Ben.
sure.
Oh,
Why am I forgetting that guy's name, the Bigfoot guy?
Tim Peeler.
Tim Peeler, thanks. Tim Peeler and sling blade is exactly the combination of Ron Reynolds.
Listen, I do what I'm told. You want talkbacks? We're going to have talkbacks.
Yeah, love it.
Was
Great
Tim
idea.
on here? Was he the caribou guy?
No.
No, he's the.
No.
This is Tim Peeler.
Who am I thinking?
Tim Peeler was the guy that would call 911 and tell him he saw Bigfoot.
Yeah,
He had 6 fingers on each hand.
Beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair.
He's crooked.
And he basically asked, will I get in trouble if I shoot this beast?
Yeah, that's exactly what he says.
That's what he said.
That's
funny. That's a good question.
Can I shoot Bigfoot if I see him?
Yeah.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for a limited time. Get 3 Red Bulls for the price of 2. Buy 2, get 1 free. However you want to say it, that's what happens. You buy 2, you get 1 of those 8.5 ounces. Mix and match any flavors you want of Red Bull at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Well, I bet Ron Reynolds in Royalton goes to that Royalton holiday.
Great holiday.
He probably
Fantastic.
does.
Thank you, Ron Reynolds, for the call, by the way.
Thanks, Ron
Appreciate it.
Reynolds.
Double your age plus 7, Ron.
Double your age plus 7. So I can date somebody who's 108?
Yep.
No, wait.
Wow.
Plus 7. 115?
Wow.
Man, that really opens some things up for me.
Have
Thanks.
at it, boys.
The Minnesota Twins are hiring Derek Shelton as their next manager. He is 55 years old. So
55.
those old ladies that you met,
Yeah.
they were like Derek Shelton's age.
Yeah.
Could have been your mother.
Yep.
You got a member, by the way. I'll say it again. That's not much older than you, Sweet Pea.
No, I know. I wasn't.
Are these
Like
the ladies?
11, 12 years older.
I
You're
wasn't
in that-
trying to be mean.
You're in that
That you're
mix,
gonna do
man.
the show for?
You're old as hell.
They were the ones that asked me if I would do it.
Do you know what I was thinking about off air? That would lead into the Gophers Badgers game. So you could pregame for Grimmer. Lead us right into the game.
Sticker shock.
Well, I think my client over there would do it for free.
Oh,
Is that
so
right?
they were Chesty.
Derek Shelton's the next Twins manager. He was the bench coach for the Twins in 2018 and 2019. That was the Molitor-Baldelli overlap. So he did 1 year with Molitor, 1 year with Baldelli. Then he was the Pirates manager from 2020 until this year.
He's 6 months older than me.
Yep.
He's already been major league manager once. Now he's going to be again.
Yeah.
And all I do is talk about chesty ladies. on
You
the
sure
radio.
do. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Where do you think he's going to live?
In my basement.
Would you live downtown in like a penthouse?
Maybe North Loop.
Man, if
Go
I
to
were
some
him.
craft breweries.
God,
Walk to
can you
the
imagine?
walk to the park.
Sure. But
So I was reading his Wikipedia page. He was like a minor leaguer with the Yankees.
Yep.
Played
One of the
40 something games. Was hitting like 340, and then had career-ending elbow surgery and an injury.
Really?
So again, he'll be on this show a week from tomorrow. He's playing initials, and he'll be on the Power Trip on November 7th, a week from tomorrow. We can ask him about that. I wonder if he had ridiculously high hopes. Like, I wonder if his ceiling was the majors. Oh, he was off to a monster start.
Probably.
Hitting 340 or something like that through 46 games.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
Even if it's single A, who cares? That's what your job is. Right? Moving on up.
Yeah.
If he asked you guys, seriously, he goes, where would you guys live if you were me? What would you tell him?
It's got to be on the west side.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't have to.
It's got to be pretty close to
Plenty of
Minneapolis.
The right answer is downtown, man.
Yeah,
Let me see. I'm
downtown.
looking to see if he has kids, and he does. I don't know how old they are, but someplace like where you can walk to the field. That would be just so awesome.
That would be so cool.
My guess is there's somebody who used to play for the team that has a penthouse down there that they just rent out to the next player.
Yeah,
That's
he
been
can
in-
just get to know all the players that are on the squad now because they won't be there for long. They're going to have like empty houses and stuff like that.
Yeah. In baseball, they print cash, so like.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah, think of like the penthouse at like the Four Seasons or something. Something nasty.
See, I want a closer walk than that. I mean, I want to live above that strip club right outside Target Center.
There is no.
There used to be one right there.
There isn't there?
No.
Well,
Target.
Seville.
The Seville's right there, isn't it?
right.
Seville.
Yeah. Seville's not far.
There used to be one next to Target Field, though. What is that one?
You're thinking of Holiday Station
Big knobs
stores.
and no probs.
Talk about the VU?
No, there was one in between the VU and there, like
Big
on your walk.
knobs,
No
no,
idea.
probs.
Yeah, that's the name of my new record.
Anyway, congrats to Derek Shelton.
That's awesome.
Good for him, man. That's great. Right now, they currently live in a place called Treasure Island, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's north of St. Pete Beach. The next beach up.
Of course you know where Treasure Island, Florida is.
It's unbelievable. It's the best place in the world.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Thomas, you and I need to go to Key West and just get lit up. And just
Let's go on that one
just
weekend
go ahead
that
and be who
Creasel
we
went
want
there.
to be. Just go live the way we want to live. You know what I mean?
Chris, you willing to dress as Kid Rock?
But like, isn't
Get
it
all
just
greased up?
bar?
Cowboy.
Great tune.
All-time banger.
All time.
God.
Cowboy.
Hey, the Toronto Blue Jays are on the brink of a World Series championship. They beat the Dodgers 6-1.
What?
They are up 3 games to 2.
I'm serious. Is that right?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a runaway.
No.
I haven't paid a damn bit of attention.
Yeah.
My guy told you.
Yes.
Yeah. It's almost like it's his job, right?
Who?
My
What
buddy
friend
Mike.
of Corey's was like, hey, if you can get the Dodgers
Mike's on?
At plus 200
or more, take them. And I'm like, what?
And you
I
did.
was hammered.
Sure.
I did
Oh,
not.
I thought you said you did.
No, I did not.
Oh, you told me you were going
I took
to.
him for the first game.
For
no, I never made it that far.
Oh,
'cause
man.
I had to.
Because I remember walking with you and you go, if he says so, I should probably do it. So I
was
thought you were
most
going to do
likely
it.
hammered.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
should've
Take the
known.
Dodgers?
So who's
take the Blue Jays.
Okay.
He told them before game
he was
1,
right.
take the Blue Jays if you can get him at plus 200 or better.
How's Vladdy been playing? Pretty good?
He had another home run last night.
God,
I think he has
love
8.
him. I love him.
I thought it was a foregone conclusion that the Dodgers were going to kill him.
So did I.
They were heavy favorites, but that's why apparently there was some value if you get him at 2-1 or better. So a 22-year-old rookie named Treya Savage, who is, I think, Atreyu. I know. How about that? How about this story? Started the year at Single A. He made his major league debut September 15th.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he had a gross.
And last night, a World Series rookie record, 12 strikeouts for Toronto. He just lit it
Oh,
up.
my.
Yeah.
Kid's 22. Started the season at Single A. And now he's slinging it in the World Series, and he's on the brink of a title.
And what a bounce back. If you're the Blue Jays, after you lose that 18-inning game, then you have to go back to the ballpark in like 12 hours, and you've won 2 straight now. Like, like it should have been over. Most teams would have just collapsed. Not the Blue Jays. They're on the verge of winning the World Series against the most expensive team in baseball.
And like we talked about with Ben Maller a week ago, something like 99, 2000, and 2001, something like that. Yankees won 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a back-to-back winner in Major League Baseball in almost 25 years.
Yep.
So
How
the
many
Dodgers,
years?
something like that, almost 25.
25.
Something like that. So
25.
the Dodgers are trying to do it, but the Blue Jays are trying to keep that streak going.
Good for them.
25.
Did you see Jaws? Did you go to the theater? Or did you not?
Not this time, but I went last year.
Did you?
The theater was sick.
So good.
Now I'm going to go see Back to the Future because it's back in the theater, and I never saw it. I was 5 years old when that movie came out. I've never seen it in the theater.
Oh, when are you going?
Yeah.
Why?
I love the.
Yeah, I agree.
Tommy, you want to go?
We should all go together.
We should all go together.
What?
I mean, I was going to take my girl.
What about Christmas at Coors this year?
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of good
You
ideas.
should leave the girls home. We should all go together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get her started.
We can do Christmas at my house.
Yeah,
Let's
go
do
to
it.
Key
Are you going
West
to
and
actually do it?
Sure.
Let's have a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Like ugly sweater or like what are we thinking? Dress up?
How about ugly thongs?
See, now these are the questions we need to be asking. Ugly thongs. There's no
Tommy
such
just
thing as
slid me a guest list.
an
It's
ugly
all men.
thong.
Yeah.
That's not the worst idea.
Okay.
Because you could just have like everybody with like the whole exposed G string in the back.
You mean a whale tail?
Yeah, whale tail, man. Those turn me on.
Remember back in the day when you saw your first whale tail at school? Son of a bitch.
I've told Saucy this story before, but there's a whale tail story I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I can't get it out of my mind. I think about it about once a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
When was that like in? Like in the 90s?
Is it
90s.
not still in?
Yeah.
No, but it's just like
90s and I think early 2000s, I think
Just
was
pulling it
the
up,
top
like,
of the
halfway
whale
back.
tail
Oh, that's so
trend.
sexy.
it was what?
We had a teacher, social studies teacher, middle school.
What was his name?
She actually, and
Whoa.
I won't say her name, but you remember Roots, the show, whatever, like the
music.
Yeah.
Where is this going?
So there's nudity in like the first episode, right?
Okay.
And so she would cover it up with the pieces of paper.
Thank God that's where the story went.
Yeah.
Okay, yep,
but
got it.
as she was doing this, as she was
She
reaching
had to
up,
extend in her, and then the thong would show.
so
Infamous,
really
yeah.
was covering up the nudity, but then adding a whole new
real life thong.
Yes.
Did you watch Romeo and Juliet in high school?
Yeah.
We all did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see some zonkers in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That gal just died this year. Remember we did that story.
Juliet? Adele Cadet?
I don't know what you just said.
What's her name?
You just had a stroke. No, the gal that famously got naked in that Romeo and Juliet movie that was shown across the country for whatever reason.
Was that a part of the curriculum or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if
She
your
died.
teacher, Miss Stretchy Toot.
Stretchy Toot.
I don't know her at all, but I'll tell you what. I like to think she did that on purpose.
Guaranteed.
You know, I like to think that.
Yeah, you
I don't think-
videos.
I don't think that she was trying, to to
Put
get
out
it-
the vibe.
Well, yeah, she was trying to do that. She wasn't trying to get in anybody's pants, but she liked the idea that it was like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I like to think.
Had Tommy been in that class, he would have had to go on to the nurse from vomiting.
Zach, that might have been a really good first test. Like right after that, when the bell rang, about 15 kids were like, "Just give me a minute," and you were like, right out in the hallway,
Yeah, you
walking
skipped
around,
right out- skipped to the loo.
going like, "Why is everybody sitting in their desk?
Yeah, well, I have a bunch of notes on the movie we watched.
What am I missing?" What really matters is next. Oh, no. Not Mrs. Stretchy Toot or whatever her name is.
Stretchy Toot.
Whatever it was. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
FM 100.3 KFAN and 2 Men and a Junk Truck want to help you win $1,000. Your shot to win happens every weekday on The Fan.
Got junk? Need it gone fast? Look no further than my friends at 2 Men and a Junk Truck. They're your local experts in junk removal. Whether it's old furniture, electronics, or clutter from the garage, they've got you covered. Head to 2menandajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
At Straight Talk, we know the holidays are your time to say
yes.
So why put up with a wireless company that makes you say
Out of data?
Or
no service here?
Switch to Straight Talk and say yes to real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network covered by Verizon. And with a free 5G phone when you activate select plans, someone else in your family can say yes! Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Based on RootMetrics State of 5G Report, United States 1H 2025. Experiences may vary. Not an endorsement of Verizon. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
2025. That's the dream. Rings, baby. Listen to Dodger Blue Dream on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Dodger Blue Dream and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Winter doesn't wait, and neither should you. Hurry to the Fireside Hearth and Home Fall Sale to save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom before the deep freeze hits.
Hi, my name is Chris Hockey, and I'm here to talk to you about my friends at Ziegler Cat. Now, that's ZIEGLER, Ziegler Cat, and ZieglerCat.com. You've got real work to do, right? You need your equipment to be ready to go when you're ready to go, and you're always ready to go. So here's the thing. You know what keeps your big equipment running strong? It's not luck. It's routine maintenance. And at Ziegler Cat, they're making that easy right now. They're doing these in-shop technical analysis inspections, a full once-over on your machine for just $199. And get this, you'll also score a 10% discount on parts. That means you catch little problems before they turn into big headaches. You save some cash, and you keep your equipment working the way that you should have it working. It's as simple as that. So visit ZieglerCat.com and learn more today. ZieglerCat.com.
When people think sleep apnea, they think CPAP. Now at Advent, we do all we can to help sleep apnea sufferers avoid the CPAP machine. And most sleep apnea sufferers who come to Advent are going to be able to avoid a CPAP altogether. Our unique Advent approach using simple in-office solutions can get your nose working and throat open all under one roof. You see, the root of every snoring and obstructive sleep apnea problem lies within the throat, nose, or both. At Advent, we know when we get the nose and throat working properly, most snoring and sleep apnea problems will subside. And we have the most simple and convenient, ultra-effective in-office solutions that can do just that. And this is why people have traveled by planes, trains, and automobiles from corners of the world you would never think of to find the sleep apnea and snoring relief you won't find elsewhere.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade $100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. You'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds.
I'm Tyler from Arthur's. When you come in, I'll personally show you how to get the best color grade for your money and the highest sparkle score she'll notice every day. Women love sparkle, and that's what we specialize in.
Arthur's has the largest selection in Minnesota and the expertise to back it up. Don't wait. Book online now. The Dream Ring event at Arthur's Jewelers.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
Start your engines with Red Bull from Holiday Station stores. Buy 2, get 1 free on all 8.4-ounce Red Bull. Mix and match your favorite flavors like sugar-free, classic, or special editions. Get 3 for the price of 2, but hurry. It's for a limited time only at Holiday.
The Audi 2025 MLS Cups are calling, the stakes are high, and the dream is real. This is where legends are born and rivalries are reinforced. Watch Minnesota United take on Seattle Sounders in round 1 of the playoffs. Game 2, you can watch every moment of the action Monday, November 3rd on Apple TV, MLS Season Pass, FS1, and Fox Deportes. Loons took Game 1 in penalties. You're going to get an opportunity, hopefully, for them to ice this thing and move on. It's the 2025 MLS Cup playoffs. It's all for the Cup.
Fine jewelry backed by the ultimate free lifetime warranty. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Stay connected to your favorite fan show by sending your comments to the Bradshaw and Bryant text line at 64686. That's 64686. Standard message and data rate supply. Yet another way to stay connected to the Fan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Please say hello to the one and only J.J. McCarthy.
Just finished up a great practice. Felt like there was a lot that, we did well, a lot that we got to improve on this week, and, got a tremendous opportunity in front of us against a divisional opponent, really tough opponent. They've done a lot of great things this year, and it'll be great to see where we stack up against them. And, we're just really focused on attacking each and every day and making sure we're prepared as possible going into this one on Sunday.
Yeah, speaking of that, JJ, how's your ankle?
Ready to go. I feel like myself again. Feel like I, have those mobility things that I was concerned about, going into last week and the prior weeks. So, yeah, ready to go.
For people like Corey who question your toughness, why didn't you go last week?
Felt close. At the end of the day, it was still a couple things where I felt like my foot was in concrete. And you just don't want to be in that position, especially, going into a Thursday game or Saturday or Sunday game. It really doesn't matter what game and when it is. Just not being able to move the way I want to and protect myself was the biggest concern.
We got a bunch of tough football players in here right now. Ben, Fargo, Tommy, they're all over there. Yeah. What'd you think of those answers, guys? You excited?
Yeah, I mean, pretty standard. I mean, there's nothing like earth-shattering there, I think, but...
Oh.
Well, I don't know. What did you think? I mean, it all sounded like it was just like pretty normal. Pretty normal, yeah. Company line. Like, I'm not going to say anything like, there, of course, every week you can prepare as hard as possible and be as prepared as you can going into a football game.
Right.
I mean, it's revealing that he felt like his ankle was still in concrete last week. But
yeah.
Well, let's see. That's the question. Well, I mean, maybe you know what? Maybe if we go to talkback, because Chad Abbott has, he wants me to. So let's see. This is for you, Ben.
This is Ron Reynolds from Royalton.
Yeah.
I got a question for Lieber. Ben, Carson Wentz is a tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's out there, his arm is dangling off his shoulder, and he got a broken bone, and every bone is broken, and he's out there just gritting her, giving her hell.
Yep.
Meanwhile, J.J. McCarthy, hanging out on the sofa, ain't playing for nothing, got a bit of a hangnail. So I'm wondering, did he not want to play? Is he not a tough guy? Because you got to be a tough guy to play this game. Are we worried about how tough J.J. is? Is that something we should be concerned about? You got to be a tough guy. I'll hang up and listen. Long-time listener, big fan of meat sauce.
Yeah, a couple of things. Number one, I can feel the ratings increasing already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And number two, I don't believe Ron understands that the whole hang up and listen thing doesn't make a lot of sense when you're leaving a talk.
I don't think Ron.
I don't know, but Chad's right. Talkback is a
man,
damn fine.
it's the future for sure.
Yeah, he's right.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
You think Ron has a hang down?
We're all going to discuss that, but let's answer this question
If you
first.
look at all like the major successful media spots now, like what Joe Rogan and Smartless and Armchair Expert and all, they all use the talkback.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
That's
like,
what they do.
Yeah. I was
Howard
listening.
uses it.
Oh, Howard all the
Howard
time.
the Duck does.
100%. The only way to win is to have a talkback on the iHeartRadio app.
That's right. Answer Ron Reynolds from Royalton's question, please, Ben.
Or he'll call back.
Was he talking on the phone as he was, asking who number 2 worked for?
I think so.
What was like his whole speech was constipated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you question McCarthy's toughness?
Yeah, this guy hit it right on the head. Yeah, he really knows ball. He knows what he's talking about. And why does Royalton sound like it's in like the deep south of Alabama?
I don't know. And also, again, it's not a great sign, even though like all of our metrics for the Power Trip Morning Show show that we're pretty big, which is good, right? It's a good thing. We're a big show.
Yeah.
Not great that the only person leaving talkbacks is Ron Reynolds.
Right.
He's the only one that's tapped into that technology.
He's not the only one that left it. I just found the best ones.
Oh, okay.
That's a good question.
So the best ones are him.
Yeah,
got
right.
it. Got
For
it.
him getting on twice.
Yeah,
Is he
Right. Big morning for Royalton.
And he loves me, so I'll listen.
Is he related to what's his name?
Larry Reynolds. Yes, Larry
It's
Reynolds.
a good question, but you can't. That's the thing about the talkback is I can't ask him.
You can't
It's
talk
just
back.
a one-way thing.
No, because he hangs up and listens too early.
Big fan of meat sauce.
Back.
His grandpa Bert was a good-looking cat.
He was, yeah. Oh, listen.
Oh,
I got
another
another
one?
We got another talk back.
We got another one.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is Ron. This is live.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Talk back.
tough guy stuff.
Do I really have to answer that?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, it was a comment.
Yeah.
All right, let's do what really matters, and then we can get into all this other garbage as well. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between, Chris will change your life with something else.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's what really matters, right?
Lions star Aiden Hutchinson, Ben Lieber, and Justin Konzemius and Tommy Olson agreed to a 4-year, $180 million extension, proving yet again that the salary cap is a myth. You can sign whoever you want to whatever you want. They just sign everybody in Detroit, and they have no problem. Anyway, $141 million guaranteed. That is the most ever. The 141 is the most ever for a non-quarterback in terms of guaranteed money. His $45 million a year is second most on an annual average, behind Micah Parsons' $46.5. So you could argue it either way. It's either the biggest or second biggest contract in non-quarterback history.
Wow. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think he deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's a foundational player on anybody's defense. And
he's 25.
Yeah,
You're going to invest. Now's the time to
right.
invest.
Yep.
He's how old?
25.
That's
a 20-footer.
Is he having a huge year, Ben, as you've been breaking down the game?
6 sacks, but
yeah, I mean,
disruptive Ben or not?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, there's this whole like metrics. What is it? The chaos factor or something like that. There's like this
chaos theory. Yes.
Yeah. And,
love it.
You know, the amount of disruption that he causes in the run game, and just the way that you have to pay attention to him. Like, if you're an offensive coordinator, you turn on the tape.
Yeah.
You 100%. I don't care if he walks away from the previous game with no sacks. You're like, we have to stop this guy. Yeah. Like, we are sliding our protection. We're putting a running back over there. We're doing something in these critical down and gotta habits. You got to pay attention to Aiden Hutchinson. So yes, his like chaos factor is off the charts.
It's all effort all the time.
All the time.
Motor. That's like the best compliment you can get in football.
I know.
You're a
And
motor guy.
Yeah. I guess I'm kind of like blending the motor with try hard guy. You know.
Oh, don't go down that road.
I know. So my mind went to try hard guy.
Like the fake pump up guy. God, that guy sucks.
Wow. No, because we knew a lot of guys that this guy gives a lot of effort. Now his actual skill isn't very good.
Hideous.
Right. Yeah. That was mean. And unfortunately,
that's mean, guys.
Unfortunately, us white guys got labeled that a lot.
Right.
You know,
big motor.
Yeah, big motor guy, try hard guy.
Yeah, tough motor guy.
That was me. I swear to God, it was.
It's the truth.
It's
the truth.
Yeah.
It's 100% the truth.
Hawk, did your motor never stop?
Never stopped.
Really?
And I would have filled the water bottles, played nose guard, or driven the bus. What do you need
were
me to do,
center,
Coach?
weren't you? Freshman year?
Yes, freshman year I played center.
Dang.
And I had no talent.
Yes, you do.
What really matters, though, is this.
That mattered. Frost finally hit the Twin Cities, by the way. The Twin Cities logged 199 frost-free days this year, a mark usually only seen in Kansas City, one of the longest growing seasons on record. But it's over, Johnny. It's over. We got some frost, so it's finally happening.
It feels good out there,
It
though.
feels
Yeah,
like
it's
football
great.
season,
It does feel
baby.
great.
Let's rock.
The high tomorrow is 45.
Oh, 45.
Outstanding.
It's foggy when I got up this morning.
For
Is it foggy
Halloween?
were you guys?
Are you
Yeah,
dressed
it's
up?
really foggy on my way
Yeah,
in.
I'll be dressed up.
What are you gonna be?
Well, I can't say because it's
surprise?
It's a surprise for Twin Cities Live, so I can't say it here. Yeah, so I'll basically just wear whatever I'm wearing on Twin Cities Live. I'll just wear it home. That's typically what I do.
Oh,
So Ben,
brilliant. Yeah,
speaking of Twin Cities Live, we had Audra Martin on yesterday, who was on your show on Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then PA made a brief appearance technically on Tuesday as well because his photo popped up when Lisa was on, right?
That's right, correct.
So end of the show yesterday.
And along with Hawk. Hawk was on there.
Oh, true.
He
Good
was
point.
the very first
thanks a
picture
lot.
of the
Very good point.
Thanks. Yeah, no big deal.
So end of yesterday's Power Trip Morning Show. PA's walking in, Audra's there, PA's sitting here or whatever, and PA admitted, he's like, hey, I don't get a chance to see Twin Cities Live a lot, but you did a really good job. And he goes, yeah, man, Ben is really good at that job. And then all of us basically said how good Ben Lieber and Elizabeth Reese are on TV. And it made me think, what is it like to be universally respected and liked? Because most of us are not used to that.
Oh,
what is it
come
like?
on. Oh, everybody in this room is. Yeah, they
In
are.
this room?
Yeah. Not in that room.
Leave me and Hog
not in the other
alone.
room. No, not in the kiddie room.
But we all quickly agreed. We're like, it's sickening how good you are at pretty much everything. We gotta find something you suck at. Again, that's why I love when like.
I'm gonna guess sex.
How about gambling? I'm not very good at gambling.
No.
Oh yeah.
You are college
against
football
Fargo
gambling,
Flash,
you're
you
crushing
are.
me, dude.
Yeah,
You're crushing him.
I know, but the season's not over. I mean,
Well,
I'm
get
like
your
really.
picks in and wait. All of you guys are out.
I think that was a rip.
It was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Fargo's still in.
Yep.
I'm in.
I think I'm in.
Gambling. It's been a tough fall for you.
Yeah.
I'm 1-17.
Easter got away from
One in
us.
17.
Great line.
You know, like 3 weeks ago, our like long season bet with K-State in Minnesota
Felt
was
like a blowout.
It felt like I should just pay you now.
Now it's going to come down.
And
to
now
the
it's
wire.
gonna come down to the
gonna be a
wire.
big one. It's going to be a big one.
I forget though. Are we including the bowl game or no?
No.
We have to go
No,
back
you
and listen
can't
to the tape.
include the bowl
Okay,
game.
it's just the regular season
Oh yeah,
losses.
yeah, it is. It is. Yep. What are you at? We're at 3 losses.
We have
We're
4
5
losses.
K-State's surging right now.
We
They
have
look
4,
good.
yeah, but we had
Yeah, they beat
Texas Tech
Kansas.
this weekend.
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Well,
tough
the Gophers have Michigan State.
What's funny about
And
that?
they get a Tommy
Perfect
pregame
timing,
speech.
yeah.
Give him hell,
Tommy
Toms.
will get him ready.
Yeah, I'll get him ready to roll.
More of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have delays on 94 eastbound from Brockton Lane to Highway 610. The crosstown with a crash westbound at Xerxes in the left lane. It's heavy from 35W. They cleared an accident 35E southbound at County Road 96. Highway 10 slow eastbound from Main Street to Egret Boulevard. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Fireside Hearth and Home. It's spooky how cold your basement can get this time of year. Warm it up with a fireplace, stove, or insert from Fireside Hearth and Home. During the fall sale, save up to $1,200 and enjoy 12-month interest-free financing. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom today.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Zero Res. Look, it's football season. It's well underway. When people come over to watch the big game, you don't want that dirt, the grime, the spills showing up in your carpet. Call 952-ZERO-RES and have my carpet cleaning heroes at Zero Res come over to your house. Before that big football viewing party, Zero Res could basically clean every surface in your home. Carpets, tile, rugs, upholstery. It can all be Zero Resified. And right now you can get your entire home Zero Resified from Minnesota's ultimate carpet cleaner and get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned starting at just $129. And don't forget all the stuff that builds up in your air duct system. This month you can take 15% off your air duct and dryer vent cleaning. Now look, Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. So before you have people over to watch your favorite team, have my favorite team of carpet cleaners out to your house as soon as possible. Schedule your appointment at ZeroResMinnesota.com or call 952-ZERO-RES and ask for the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. Zero Res.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade 100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
You depend on CenterPoint Energy to deliver energy for what matters most to you, your neighbors, and throughout the land of 10,000 lakes, so we can all make a better tomorrow. That's why we're investing in the latest technology to reduce emissions, offer rebates on qualifying energy-efficient natural gas equipment, and provide energy-saving programs that help save you money. Look ahead at centerpointenergy.com/futuremn.
It's the Deer Opener Sale October 27th through November 23rd at Joe's Sporting Goods. Save on hunting clothing, footwear, and accessories, plus tree stands, scents, and more. The Deer Opener Sale at Joe's Sporting Goods, St. Paul.
It's all at Joe's, your outdoor experts.
Hey, Mario Lopez here, and right now, Sloman's Home Security is offering a free home security system with free professional installation and 24/7 central station monitoring, all for just $24.95 a month for 5 years. All you got to do right now is dial pound 250 and say keyword Sloman's. That's right, just $24.95 per month to secure your home and family. Dial pound 250 and say Sloman's to receive this limited time offer. A free home security system and professional installation absolutely free. Your Sloman's home security system includes a touchscreen keypad, 3 door or window sensors, a motion detector, notifications, and remote keypad access so you can check in anytime from anywhere. Can't put a price on a peace of mind. At Sloman's Home Security, we believe every family deserves to feel safe because protecting what matters most shouldn't be complicated or expensive. Dial pound 250 and say keyword Sloman's to get your free home security system and professional installation today.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. November 1st through the 8th, you'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds. Arthur's Jewelers, the best selection in Minnesota.
Get an additional 5% off this week only. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union.
The Timberwolves rallied from 20 down, but Austin Reeves' floater at the buzzer gave the Lakers a 1-point win. Vikings QB J.J. McCarthy took all first-team reps in practice for the first time since Week 2. Twins hired former Pirates manager Derek Shelton as their new manager. Trey Savage silenced the Dodgers. Fan 12 as the Blue Jays now just a win away from a World Series title. I'm Ronza Moss.
Looking for a local company that is thoughtfully compassionate when it comes to helping with your finances? Trust Blaze Credit Union for all your financial needs. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
If I ever accidentally leave the microphone on, and I turn around and like the break is over and I look and my microphone's been on, I will just get up, walk over and jump out that window.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Everybody's fired. Right?
Oh,
it's over.
Especially how that conversation started.
I know.
I like the lights on up here. We turn them up higher.
Yeah, well,
Zach
people can see us. KFAN.com/watch.
Oh, yeah, we need better lighting.
Cameras.
Yeah.
Everything's recorded these days.
That's right. Derek Shelton's checking out the morning show this morning to find out what he's getting himself into next week. What do I mean by that, Corey? You didn't hear what I said.
I was reading something, but you said something about Derek Shelton.
Yeah. Why would Derek Shelton be checking out the Power Trip Morning Show? Why does he care?
Because he's on Initials next Friday.
That's right. How about that?
Man, we got some cool friends. But anyway, Derek Shelton, the new Twins manager, will be on the Power Trip Morning Show a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So make his Power Trip debut and his Initials debut. Our sources say, and I say our because Sauce and I have the same source. Our sources say he's a great dude, right? Tough task. You still have the Polads. You still have all the problems that Baldelli dealt with and whatever, and that Derek's going to have to deal with. But our sources say he's a great dude, and everybody's going to love him as a guy. Now we just got to hope he figures it out on the field, right? But I guess he's an easy guy to cheer for, and we'll find that out next Friday.
I bet, I'm sure he's just glad to be getting a great job. He's excited about it. But I bet he'd like to just one time get a chance to manage a real good team.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh's been terrible. The bright spot of Pittsburgh is Skeens.
And I looking at their record, it's like it almost looked like he was set up to fail from the beginning there.
Well, they spend less money than the Twins.
I know, but they have the best uniforms.
And the stadium I've heard is outstanding.
I always loved the Pittsburgh Pirate uniforms, man.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
They look pretty classic.
Yeah, they are classic.
What movie is that in? The baseball stadium. It starts with them.
League of Their Own.
No.
No.
There's like a sniper. And he's sniping.
At the Pirates?
Yeah.
What?
I want to say it's a Pittsburgh stadium. I do.
Is it Three Rivers? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. That's what they used to call it.
Is it
You know
now?
what I'm talking about? And he's on the
They
other
lost a
side,
river.
and he's in a parking garage, and he's
Outside
sniping
of that
over.
one.
Oh, you're thinking of Enemy at the Gates.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm
No,
thinking
that
it's
movie starts at the Pirate Stadium.
Is it Reacher? Is it Jack Reacher?
No
yeah,
idea.
I think
Never
it's
saw it.
part 2, Reacher Round, where he actually goes.
Round 2.
That's what he was just talking about in here.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
No, nobody does.
Okay,
Are you
Stallone.
Who's in
Talking to
it?
yourself.
Are you talking about Sleepless in Seattle?
Yeah, are you talking about You've Got Mail?
Toy Story 3.
I think it's Reacher.
Wait a minute, is this the? I think I know what you're talking about. Is this Blue versus Gray, the Civil War documentary?
No,
Is this the movie Sniper?
Ali.
Ali. Was Ali good?
Great.
No, it wasn't.
People loved it, right?
Yeah, didn't he win an Academy
Will
Award?
Smith as Muhammad Ali is great.
That can't be good.
Champ, dude.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali is sweet. Very inspirational.
No, but you guys, I'm telling you,
We believe you.
It's a
He is.
fantastic film.
I bet good. It's not. Is he thinking about the Joker or the dude?
I mean, because Dark Knight Rises, that's when the
I'm sorry, I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
Steelers
I have no
looking
idea
like
what you're talking
team
Look it up, Thomas.
stadium
Steal the
collapses.
show.
Help us.
I'm telling you guys, it's a fantastic. I think it's Reacher. I truly do.
That's very possible because it sounds like none of us have seen it.
You guys have never seen Jack Reacher?
No.
I have.
No.
I love
With
it.
Tom Cruise?
It's a 10 out of 10.
The
Didn't
only
see it.
problem that everybody had with it, and the reason he never did another Reacher film, is because the Reacher character is supposed to look like the guy who plays Reacher now.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise is 5'1".
Abduction?
No.
Okay.
No, but they did make a Reacher too.
She's Out of My League. Jack Reacher was filmed there.
See, it is Reacher.
It's got to
It
be
is Reacher. There you go.
Sweet
Okay.
girl.
Reacher.
Nice job, dude.
Reacher 2 has Robert Trubosky from How I Met Your Mother.
So
All
Reacher
time.
is the scene is at Pirate Stadium.
Oh, so the scene starts and he's just picking people off from across. Yeah,
Wow.
it's sick.
Not Derek Shelton, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
No.
He's our new manager. We need him.
Yeah, leave him
I
alone.
like that guy.
Yeah, we're going to like that guy.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, how cool that you guys got him before he's officially announced to be on the initials.
Well, we got people, man.
Yeah, you guys do got some reach.
You want to know what's cool? I think I can say this. We had him booked before we knew who it was.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Just grab that guy. And you
Yeah,
just
it
got
was-
him?
So they basically just said, like, whoever we hire will have.
Yeah, it was basically, hey, can the next manager play initials on Friday? We're like, sure.
Of course.
So we didn't even know who it was. We just agreed sight unseen.
Hey, what if? So I got a chance to talk to Peach tomorrow. Should I ask him?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
If Peach wants to play
Well,
initials,
PJ,
100%.
he's like probably the most famous initial guy in Minnesota. PJ.
Well, PJ Lambert over there,
Yeah,
Paul
man.
Jeffrey Lambert.
I think it'd be fantastic if he came in.
It'd be great.
Would love PJ.
Let's see if I can sell.
See if we can get it.
Yeah. Skip the whole like motivational 5-minute speech and just flip it and be
Play
like
initials with the team.
Yeah, just play initials with the team. Oh, should that be my speech?
Yeah, like what was it? The North Dakota hockey team did. Did you see that a couple weeks ago?
No,
That was
really?
sweet. I think it's North Dakota.
Fighting
I hope
Hawks?
it's not North Dakota State. I think it was North Dakota. Yeah, they had like a team meeting and we're playing initials. It was awesome. They
so
tweeted
sick.
it out. It was sick.
That thing's a monster, Core. You should be real proud of yourself.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, didn't
Thanks,
you
buddy.
do
I
that? Was
mean
that
that.
last
Yeah,
night?
we're not talking about your game either.
No,
Yeah,
we're talking about your
boomerang.
schlong.
Yeah.
We love initials too.
Did you host?
Sauce
Yeah.
went in the shower with Core.
Now we're talking.
It's a pregame.
Yeah, he's excited he's going to see all of them from everybody on the show.
I'm like,
Okay.
collect them all.
Benny, I guarantee Ben gets what I was saying, and Jess, both of them do.
I doubt it.
I bet you they don't.
And
Did you guys
who?
hear his pregame
Like
shower
when you're
bit
pre-gaming
earlier?
on like a bachelor party or like a pre-gaming to go out.
Yeah.
Like in college.
Okay.
And you're drinking, right? Buzzing.
Yep.
Having fun.
Hotel
And then-
room, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
and
you're
the
saying?
boys are showering, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
taking
One
rotating
at a time.
showering.
Yep.
Sure.
Hopefully.
And like shaving and like you're brushing your teeth.
Getting
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
But then you got beers going. There's something about the energy in the bathroom that's so, it's like, it's higher energy in there.
It is.
So you guys all can relate to
Yeah, is that-
walking
is
in
that
and
it?
throwing
No,
a
is it-
beer
yeah.
into a
These
guy
guys-
showering.
Yeah, these guys made it weird, and I'm just trying to make
Like
it not
throwing
weird.
them a beer
Oh,
in the shower? Like
Yeah,
just
just
hand
like
it.
have, yeah, and like just the bros.
Yeah.
Totally.
You guys,
Come on,
you guys,
guys.
don't, you guys haven't done that.
Man,
It's hard to stop doing it.
football
Yeah.
and military mentality when it comes
Yeah.
to just dudes in showers, it's so foreign. I never lived that.
No,
Get naked,
not
grab a
even.
beer.
It's not even that. It's not so much that. At least from where I'm picking this up from Tommy, like having a shower beer. You just don't do. You've never done a shower beer.
No, and if I did, I definitely wasn't thrown one by another guy going, "Hey, buddy, keep this thing
Well,
going."
I guess I'm kind of with you. I don't remember a time where like somebody's handing me a beer as I'm in the shower.
Well, that's a shame.
But
Your mic's on.
But the
Days young.
idea of like dudes just kind of getting ready. You're in the shower. Like, you take
Rough
your own,
house in a little bit.
You take your own beer, your drink into the shower. That's like
music still on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's fun.
that's fun.
Get naked.
That's when you know like you're getting
Amen.
ready for a party.
Oh,
like you're not
yeah.
just going out on a date night with your wife. Like
Yeah.
you're getting ready to go out.
Like we're hitting the strip or going to Nashville or something.
Because you don't want to waste any time. Like you have
Get hyped.
5 minutes to shower.
Yep.
That's drinking time.
Thank you, Benny. Benny, I needed that.
The Minnesota Golden Gophers host Michigan State on Saturday at 2:30 right here on the Fan. The Gophers coming off a terrible loss to Iowa. They got absolutely boat raced, right, Sauce? 5-3 now are the Golden Gophers. The Michigan State Spartans are 3-5. They are 0-5 in the Big Ten. Drake Lindsey this year, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Felt like about 90 of them against Iowa last week.
Yeah.
All right, so Flash, what did you see in the actual
Well,
game
just,
itself? What went wrong outside of everything?
I think we just look overwhelmed. I mean, we just look overwhelmed, unprepared. I think, again, you're seeing there's a weakness in the trenches. Offensively, we just couldn't get much going. I didn't love the offensive game plan. I don't know. I think that's a little bit Minnesota, a little bit Iowa. We needed to not ram the ball inside. We weren't going to run the football in Iowa, dude. And so offensively, couldn't find an identity. And then defensively, Iowa just had a great game plan. They schemed well. They went right down the field and scored. And so defensively, again, that kind of starts up front. That front six was pretty soft. And then I hate to say it, but even on special teams, like, dude, you don't punt to a big time return guy. You just don't punt to him. So that execution was poor. So if I go back and think of these types of losses, you got to go pretty far back to find something like this. And I say it because you got to try to flush it. But the last time this, like a defeat to an unranked team of this magnitude, was 2011 Jerry Kill year 1 at Michigan 58-zip.
Yeah,
Tommy.
That's how long. I mean, but Tommy, it's
Good
been
times.
Hey, at least it was 58. It's a cool number, right?
Great.
It was like
That,
58
so,
rip.
that was the first time all the freshmen that didn't red shirts, like all of us were playing special teams, we all got to go in, so we loved it. It was so sick. At the big house, you're like, hell yeah.
That is sweet.
But then we threw a pick six, and like like you're a freshman, right? You're back, like you're not starting yet, so you got to earn it. So it was a pick six, and like I'll never forget it. Like there was a DB on the opposite 30, and I'm sprinting as hard as I can, just so in film that they're like, "That's good effort,
Good job,
John.
He's a motor guy.
Yeah. Like that's
High effort guy right
yeah.
here. We like this guy.
But yeah, so those that's honestly, I might talk to the team tomorrow or whatever. I was gonna bring like a thing up like that, right, where we went through the terrible stuff, like that sucked.
Yeah, but here's my watch out though.
Mm-hmm.
In year 1, I think it's kind of expected. The fans don't say, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it happened."
Yeah.
I don't. The psyche of this team, that was surprising last week.
No,
That's
100%.
like I think you can talk.
It's not apples to
You can
apples,
come
yes.
away from Ohio State going, "Yeah, we're pretty far, but that's a really good team." That's the tough thing. Is I always get nervous when this happens with the psyche of the team because it's a little bit more difficult to flush.
Yeah. No,
Because
I
what
agree.
you don't want to have happen is this is the most difficult game to get ready for maybe in the last 4 or 5 years because you just totally laid an egg and you're trying to compartmentalize that and get ready for Michigan State. And Michigan State's much better than being 0-5 in the Big Ten. And so if you can't get past it, it's nightmarish. And that's the issue.
I get
Like
that.
it's very different than Jerry Kill year 1. It's year 9.
and I
The
think
system's
those-
in place. Iowa's good. They're not even ranked, guys.
You can't lose like that.
You can't.
You can't lose like that. You can't get
agree.
destroyed on national TV
So, can I-
after you played your best game,
Yeah.
maybe in PJ's career.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
can't lose like that.
No, you guys. But I think my Michigan game versus that, we got dismantled by Michigan. Dismantled.
Yeah.
And it was just
An
wasn't
unranked Michigan game.
But it wasn't. It was different because 4 plays into that game, we're down 17-0. Everything changes. Like it wasn't like that against Michigan. They just physically dominated. Like this game, 4 plays, boom, 17-0.
Yeah, it's crazy.
3 minutes into the second quarter, we're down 31-0.
Yeah.
That's different. Like it just so much. The whole game plan changes. There's no rhythm. Everything's bad. It just clicked, and they were down 17-0.
It made no sense.
So
It just made no sense.
the way we felt is the same way they felt, and he's just like, "How the hell? What do I do now?" And then they start throwing forced passing plays. Put Drake in a terrible spot. He throws 3 picks for the first time in his career. He's like, "Okay, this is what the gauntlet of Kinnick, this is what it does."
Yeah.
And you heard PJ he had his what the old noon show he has during the week.
Yep.
Sure.
And he was talking how that's his kryptonite, and every coach has that. Even Saban talks about going down to Baton Rouge is so hard to win there, and every coach has his mental place, and that's PJ's. He just can't. Something about that place is just
It's
it's
tough.
different.
It's a tough place.
Anyone does.
It was tough for Indiana a couple
when
weeks
Michigan
ago.
won the Rose Bowl, or Michigan State with Kirk Cousins, and back in that era, they got whooped there 37-7.
Yeah.
And it's just that's what happens.
Can I ask both of you guys the same question? Because it was a system failure across the board.
It was.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't much different than the Vikings game on Thursday. I mean, they're
Carbon
really
copy.
Yeah. So what are you most disappointed by? The anemic offense or the porous defense?
Probably the defense. I think that's where we saw such improvement the prior week. Physicality, great tackling. The defense surprised me just how soft it was. Because, again, it was kind of a one-dimensional Iowa team that actually was able to find some balance. So that's what concerns me. Going forward, I think we'll get Drake to get back to his caliber of play. But defensively, you got to try to find it against a really good dual-threat quarterback this week. So that would be my bigger concern, up front. It's a mentality, it's a toughness, it's a little bit of scheme, but it's more of every dude needs to kind of get ready and be ready to play. They just didn't seem ready for the moment. And again, I'm with Sauce. Like CBS, #1 crew, national TV, like rivalry game, blackout. Like, how can you not be ready?
I think that was the hardest part, coming off of like what Sauce said, off of maybe his biggest win in the last couple of years.
They destroyed that Nebraska team. They looked like a top 15 team.
So, Paulie, exactly to that point, like what they did to Nebraska, out-physicaled them, outmanned them. Like it just, rule came out and said they got hit in the face and they didn't respond. I felt like we got out-physicaled, and that's the hardest part for me to watch, is like the physicality. We just didn't look like we matched up against our rival. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. It's hard to watch people run on you. It kind of
demoralizing. It's boring, and it just ruins all the momentum. But like, you gotta look at the first 4 plays. Like if that doesn't happen, obviously everything's different. I know, like that's
no, you're right.
But like it's
just momentum.
It's a home game, and like then you're back 17 points. And like our first drive, we don't go respond with a touchdown, and they just it's over. Like you can't do that.
And that's why the response this week is so important. I know, and we said a couple weeks ago there's a 4-game stretch here. We were hoping to go 4-0.
Yep.
Can still go 3-1.
Correct.
But it starts with they stole our defensive coordinator 2 years ago. So Joe Rossi knows his team better than any defensive coordinator in the country. So he will have his troops ready. They have a quarterback on their side of the football, Aiden Childs, who's a dual-threat guy that can really be dangerous, and they have a big-time wide receiver, and I believe his name's Nick Marsh. So they're 0-5, but they've been in most of the games. This is a game that Michigan State has circled since the season started, that they really believed this would be a chance to win. This is year 2 for their head coach. So that's what gets me nervous. You're going to have a Michigan State team that comes in here confident. You have a Minnesota team that's a bit reeling, right? But what I love is we've played well at home, right? We're 5-0 at home.
Yep.
And you get an early morning kickoff. You've had all week to try to flush it. And now you get a chance with a Tommy Olson motivated speech on Friday night.
Let's go.
And so what's the point spread on this one, Meat Sauce?
3.
3? I think it's a push, really. I think this will be a shootout game. If you look at the offense of Michigan State, they put up points. It's a defense that can give up points as well. So I think this is a really tight game, but Drake Lindsay has been so much better at home than on the road. I think they flush it, but I think it's a high-scoring game. I'm going to take Minnesota with a late field goal, 34, Michigan State 31.
I love that. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be very similar to 2009. So in 2009, it was Brewster's biggest win of his whole tenure. They came here on Halloween. I don't know if you guys remember the game.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
And
I do not remember.
No, I don't remember that.
But like Dewan Bennett started out the game with the wheel route. Yeah, and then Nick Towernet got hammered across the middle. It was like immaculate reception. Weber went for 416 yards and 5 TDs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at our guy.
And we beat him 42-34. And John Hazy was the captain that year. So I truly believe it's going to be similar to that game where we just go air it out, just like what Just was saying. I think we go 48.
Jeez.
21. I think we manhandle.
Dang.
All right. Thanks, fellas. The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays 94 westbound from Johnson Parkway to Highway 52, eastbound Brockton Lane to Weaver Lake. 694 delays westbound from Silver Lake to East River. The crosstown, the clear to crash westbound at Xerxes. Traffic is tight from 35W. 35W, report of crash southbound at Lindale. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Abra Collision Repair Centers. For over 40 years, Abra has been your go-to for quality collision repairs, helping you get back on the road with confidence. From daily commutes to family milestones, Abra ensures your vehicle is ready for life's moments. Visit abraauto.com for your nearest location. abraauto.com.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. November 1st through the 8th, you'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds. Arthur's Jewelers, the best selection in Minnesota.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Hey, Ben Lieber here, former professional football player. You know, when it comes to car accidents, personal injuries, or getting hurt on the job, yep, been there, the lawyers you choose makes a huge difference. And for football fans, Mesh, Besher, and Spence have been the lawyers to trust for over 60 years. They know Minnesota's legal system and have the playbook to get you the compensation you deserve. If you've been injured, car accident, personal injury, or hurt on the job, call Mesh, Besher, and Spence. They'll get you on the field fast. Just head over to meshbesher.com. That's meshbesher.com.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code podcast and get $10 when you trade 100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
Hey, it's Hockey, and listen, the guys behind me are talking right now about how much they love Daisy Brand French onion dip. They just keep saying, man, I love Daisy Brand. I'm like, I feel you, man. And so everybody came in here, and everybody's just eating it up right now, you know, dipping chips, dipping veggies, and you would be too. You'd be loving it. You know, it's fall. This morning, I woke up, and it was like, 38 degrees or something like that. I'm like, this is perfect. It's football season. It's fall. The leaves are falling. Where's my Daisy Brand French onion dip? Grab yours today and find out why I love it so much. The ranch is great, too. Daisy Brand, you know they're number one. Daisy Brand French onion dip. Grab some from your grocer today.
Right now, during the Ram Drive into Fall event, well-qualified current FCA lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 with a gas-powered V6 engine for $399 a month for 42 months with $3,605 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra. No security deposit required. Call 1-877-RAM-5722 for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Current vehicle must be registered to consumer at least 30 days prior to lease to qualify. Extra charge for miles over 35,000. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery from dealer stock by 11/3.
Get in the Halloween spirit with spooky good savings on top of current deals. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by CenterPoint Energy. CenterPoint Energy helps you save energy and reduce costs at home. Find rebates and programs to improve energy efficiency in your home. Learn more at CenterPointEnergy.com. Again, that's CenterPointEnergy.com.
Fan forecast.
49 degrees the high today. Got some fog.
Hey, it's 10 to B. Make KFAN and the podcast of the comment program a preset on the new and improved iHeartRadio app. And thanks for listening to The Fan.
Aquarius Home Services has your shot at 4 tickets to see Green Bay take on the Purple in early January, plus $500 in game day cash. Register for your chance to win today on the KFAN contest page. That's KFAN.com/furnace to enter today.
Sounds good. Thank you, Zacho. Ben Lieber's over there. Fargo's still there. Tomers as well. Cast of Thousands. We talk a lot of football today. And, of course, going to do the news real quick. But Carson Wentz spoke to the gathered throng yesterday about why he didn't pull himself out of the game there in Los Angeles.
The whole time I felt I can still help this team. You know, at the end of the day, I knew what I was signing up for. It wasn't like anyone was forcing me to go. I mean, this is my 10th year in the league. There's a lot bigger things in my life to worry about, so I wasn't going to do anything that would be detrimental to my own health.
Yeah, you know what? The news is what's scheduled next, and I want to hit this just so we make sure our sponsor knows we love them.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me more, Zacho.
World Juniors MN26.com tickets, single game tickets starting at just $39 for the best hockey tournament in the world.
That's right. There you go. It's going to be fun. But even more fun is this conversation and how everybody's got their own opinions, and I've heard so many different things about it. So let's just dive right into it if we don't mind, guys. Well, we got so many football experts here. Carson Wentz stays in the game. The most fascinating thing, and I don't think we've talked about it, Corey, what's dude's name? The color commentator guy for
Kirk. Herb
yeah,
Street.
Herb Street. What did you think of Kirk kind of calling Carson out about making faces and grimacing so much? he kind of just intimated that that's something a quarterback shouldn't do. Do we agree with that, Ben? What do you guys think?
No, I actually did not hear any of these comments.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Am I wrong, guys?
No, he
during the game? During
the game, and then a lot of people were like,
okay, Zach's going to pull it up for us, but I can't wait for you to hear it. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear it because he was very critical, saying a quarterback shouldn't be making those kind of faces.
Like he has a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
If he has, what was it,
He
torn
intimated that he
labrum,
kinda did,
dislocated shoulder, and fractured
And I
socket.
wonder if Kirk wouldn't have made those comments if he had known there had been all these injuries. But I did find it really fascinating. Let me know when you get that. Oh, you go. Please go ahead and play it.
Tell you 1,000 words or replace it. This can be like 3,000 words.
Yeah. You know, I understand. It's been obviously a rough night, and he hadn't had a lot of help. But to me, when you're the captain of the ship, you're the quarterback, you got to try to hold some of that emotion in. And I know he's frustrated.
And he's hurt.
But it's week 7. You know, there's a long way to go, and I think some of that's just raw emotion.
Yeah, he's been in the mix master tonight all night long.
It's when he threw his helmet.
He's talking about when he threw his helmet on when he's coming off the field. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean, it's less about, I think, to defend Kirk a little bit, I think it's less about the injury, and he thought he was showing emotion because he was frustrated with the protection and the performance of the team.
Okay, yeah, right. That makes more sense to me.
That's the way I kind of understand that.
Okay.
And less about, I think, he really understood how much pain he was in, like physical pain he was in from his shoulder, I think you'd have a little bit more grace about him throwing his helmet. Either way, I actually disagree. I sort of still disagree with everything about that. I understand that you want your quote unquote your leader to be more encouraging, a little bit more stoic, but I kind of like a lot of piss and vinegar out of players. You know, like.
Especially when it's needed.
Yeah, when it's needed. It's not like he's thrown his helmet after the first series. You know, he's not being a baby about it. It's like it's later in the game, nothing's working. He's getting his butt pounded in, and he can't get he not get any protection.
Tommy wants to be drafted. Tommy wants to be back in football. Tommy has eligibility.
Right when I heard it.
I know. And
Tommy's
it's late in the game. He has to show that this isn't working, guys. I'm not being protected.
I'm not happy about it. And then you throw in
the
the fact that like his shoulder is killing him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have no problem with any player in that situation throwing your helmet, showing some emotion.
But Hawk, they should have pulled him. I mean, with 10 minutes to go in the game, and he looks like he's about to roll over and die. You have to, as a coach, you have to be the bigger person and tell your player, you can't go. You're in a lot of pain. It just seemed and they were not going to get better in that game with him playing quarterback. They weren't going to come back and win. So to me, it was like, gosh, you got to kind of read the room. And when he's coming off, there was a couple series in a row where he really showed his pain, not just his frustration. At some point, you're like, let's get him off the field. This is my belief. As a coach, you're the bigger person to say, he's injured. He's showing it. Let's just go to and that's not because I wanted to see Max Brosmer to see what he could do. It's just like, we're going to cut our losses and move on.
So my rebuttal to that is, you are one player away from putting your injured quarterback in the game. If Brosmer goes out there and he gets hurt, right? Because we've seen this a lot in the NFL. The backup quarterback gets in there, and because of, I don't know. I mean, I'm a big believer that your body's got to be conditioned to play football, and you don't get out there and get hit very often. Then you get hit, they come up gimpy and they come up lame, and they twist this, they roll that, they get hit on a pass play, and next thing you know, there's an opportunity for your emergency quarterback.
I agree.
Has to go in the game, in which you're trying to really nurse him back to 100% health. I think that if he can last through the pain, because the pain's going to subside in his shoulder, and he can go out there and execute a minimal game plan, because at that point, Brosmer or whoever it's going to be, you are just basically going to hand the ball off and have some short, quick passes.
Can I real quick, guys, look for clarification? I don't know the answer to this. if you bench Carson Wentz and then Brosmer comes in and gets hurt, you can't put Wentz back in?
Of course you can.
No, you can.
I think you can, but I think if it's because of injury,
It would look odd.
I think it would. I think optically, what's that going to look like?
Because I think in that situation, this is my opinion, but if you take Wentz out, he's out, right? And he can't come back in. You would label him as out.
No, I don't think it's like a pitcher in baseball. I think that he can go back in.
I don't mean that, but yeah.
It sounds crazy, Ben. Who's the guy that threw the halfback pass against in London?
Yeah, the
running back.
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers comes in and plays quarterback the last 5 minutes. I mean, it's
that would be better than putting JJ out there.
It would be, and that's what they would do. I remember growing up watching the Chicago Bears. They were forced to put Walter Payton at quarterback for the fourth quarter.
I remember that. Yeah,
and it's just like, what are you going to do? Like they would have had.
Did he
options.
sling it? How did he do it?
They won the Super Bowl.
He struggled
in that game. He won the Super Bowl.
Sweetness struggled. Come on, man.
Yeah, it was a tough situation to watch. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, so even if you go to plan D or E and you just bypass plan C at quarterback, either way, because we don't know like how Brosmer potentially gets injured. Well, what if he's injured for several weeks?
No, I agree.
Well,
on
then
that.
all of a sudden now you feel like JJ is on a path to start, so he starts this Lions game. Then you don't have a backup quarterback at all.
You would have gone out and found someone. But yes, I agree. There's no one out
John
there.
Wolford comes in and he's the backup quarterback for this
Not
game.
ideal.
What if he doesn't get hurt?
I love it. Keep going.
Come on,
go, Tommy.
You talking about Brosmer?
Yeah.
And he just slings it.
You think there's a controversy or anything that happens in that moment?
Hey, I think this is illogical, but there were a lot of people on Twitter going, "Are the Vikings afraid to let Brosmer sling it because they don't want JJ to look bad?" I think it's preposterous. If we had a Purdy moment to Trey Lance, right? If you had Brosmer come in and just light it up, that's great news for the Vikings. I don't think they would be thrilled if they found their franchise quarterback in Brosmer. It doesn't have to be McCarthy. They want one of them, hopefully McCarthy, to be the guy. I don't think they would be like, "Oh God, we can't let Max be good."
No, it's not.
They had the
They're trying to protect the
Pasternak was good for a week or two.
I think they were trying to protect Brosmer. I
think so too.
I honestly think the way that the Rams in that offensive line couldn't protect Wentz, they weren't going to protect Brosmer. And I think to your point, it was a little bit about the longevity of like the season and having a strong backup. They probably knew even going into the game it was going to be a struggle to get Carson Wentz to complete the 17-game schedule with them. They're hoping he could, but when they couldn't protect him, it was going to be tough for any quarterback, Cam Akers, Max Brosmer, whoever, to stay upright and not get injured.
Yeah, because we don't know anything about either of them. Well, we have 7 quarters with JJ. And we don't have anything with Browse. Like, why not just try it? That was my whole thought.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He better be ready this week. I'll tell you that. I mean,
right.
You just never know.
It's a tough place to play too. This would be a tough game.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be. This is going to be a really difficult.
Did anyone pick the Lions and pick them in the challenge?
I'm out.
Same.
You're talking to the wrong room. Hogstaddy and I are in.
I can't remember who I picked.
I did not.
Benjamin, the stat on ESPN about 15 minutes ago was that the Lions are somewhere around 8.5-point favorites. According to ESPN, only 10% of the money is on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10% of bets, I should say, not necessarily the money. 10% of the bets are on the Vikings. The other 90%.
Not a lot of confidence that they're.
I think Nordo said the last time they won as a 8.5-point dog or higher was the game you guys played that Tuesday night in Philly. I think that's the last time the Vikings have won as an 8-point underdog or more.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
when you're that big of a dog.
Yeah. I know we'll have some time to talk about it at 7:40, but I mean, this has to be, if the Vikings want to win this game, and I'm not even talking about just bets here, if they want to win the game, he's getting his butt pounded in. I know. Yeah.
Oh, Tommy, your phone's ringing.
I'm so glad that was clipped up.
Please play it again.
I will.
This has to be the best game that they played all year. Like from every single phase. I mean, we have all the things that we go into every game with, and we're like, well, if we could just do this and if we just do that, like we have to put it all together, and we have to hope that they play a subpar game in some of those areas as well. So like it almost has to be the perfect storm. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but this has to be a level of offense and defense and special teams that we haven't seen yet
All right, a
this
couple
year.
of things quickly. Number one, Tommy, you got to go, right?
I gotta roll, yep.
All right, Tommy, you're the best. See you next week.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Yep.
Love you. Tio's the best. Number two, you're absolutely trucking Flash this year in bets, right? What's the bet this week?
We struggle to find one. I try to get Ben to take Kansas State. The big game this week is Vanderbilt is at Texas. Texas minus 2.5. I stayed away from that game. I'd love to see Vanderbilt go on the road and get another big win, and I hope that happens. But most of the money's on Texas. But we are going to agree on College Game Day is going to Utah for a 9:15 p.m. kick on ESPN. Cincinnati, which is a team that's really been strong outside of that opening weekend loss to Nebraska, great quarterback. They're out there running back. So that point spread has moved quite a bit, or he's questionable. And Utah just put a beat down on Colorado last week. I think Sauce is at minus 7.5. Utah is hosting Cincinnati.
You are correct.
Ben's taking Utah minus 7.5. I'm taking Cincinnati plus 7.5. And outside of that, I couldn't get anyone to take a look at the Edina minus 6.5 at Forest Lake game. And of course,
Rangers.
And of course, Minnetonka hosting minus 19.5 versus Prior Lake. No one wanted that. And the other big bet, which I think really is exciting, a 6-seed Moorhead at number 2 seed Woodbury, kind of out in the east side of the city.
My goodness, that's a long
Moorhead
trip.
minus 19.5. Road favorites at Woodbury.
Can you
Gotta love
imagine?
high school football.
That is the longest
that
road
tonight?
trip possible. It's tomorrow,
Totally,
isn't it?
dude.
It's 5 hours.
Ben, your hands up.
Yeah, real quick, since we're talking high school, real quick, I want to say a huge shout out to my daughter and her Benilde volleyball team. They won their section final last night.
Let's go, baby.
They're headed to state.
Nice.
They went into Delano yesterday with a packed house. Awesome environment. I mean, the coolest environment for high school volleyball, and they beat them in 3 straight sets. So congratulations to them. They're going to state
that's
next
awesome.
week.
Way to go, Ames.
Nice.
Right on. All right. Flash,
Thank you,
Tommy,
brother.
thanks.
Sky-Yuma.
Actually, hang on. I shouldn't say Flash, Tommy. I should say Flash with a long pause, and then Tommy Olsen. And, Sauce will do sports after this. Power 2 Morning Show on The Fan.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Vikings, Lions, Sunday, November 2nd. On the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. Plus, receive 30-cent fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is your official game day headquarters.
Play-by-play podcasts and local stations where you can join the conversation with real people.
How is he still our coach?
Open the free iHeart app and search your favorite league to start listening.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This time of the year, the games are intense. The crowds are electric. And love? Well, love is undefeated. If you're ready to put a ring on it, go see my friends at Continental Diamond. Nobody does engagement rings like they do. Incredible selection, hands down the best diamonds, and a team that's as friendly as your favorite tailgate. And if you're thinking, I want to get engaged tonight, they have a gorgeous selection of rings ready to go, no waiting. Continental Diamond, the jewelry store. Minnesota adores.
Minnesota needed a go-to source for everything high school sports. That's why the Minnesota Star Tribune created Strip Varsity. You'll find unbeatable journalism, stats and schedules, streams, stories, and more. Sign up now at startribune.com/stripvarsity.
Hey, it's 10 to B. Some investments grow in value, others change your life. Rogers & Hollins has been your local jeweler, trusted for over 115 years, with engagement rings, perfect gifts, and watches that elevate your look. Plus, shop confidently with their industry-leading return policy, lifetime protection plans, and flexible in-house financing. Discover more at fornowandforever.com or at 70-plus stores nationwide. Rogers & Hollins, for now and forever.
Rogers and Hollins, for now and forever.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
Yo, it's Paul Allen for Early Bird Electric, the only name I trust when it comes to electrical work. Whether you have a major project or just a few things around the house that need fixing, Early Bird makes it easy. Same-day service, upfront pricing, and expert techs who are licensed, background checked, and explain everything in plain English. No confusion, no guesswork. When the job's done, you'll be saying, glad I called the Bird. Early Bird Electric. Visit callthebird.com or dial 612-THE-BIRD.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Crinkle-cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns. Texas toast and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. You'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds.
I'm Tyler from Arthur's. When you come in, I'll personally show you how to get the best color grade for your money and the highest sparkle score she'll notice every day. Women love sparkle, and that's what we specialize in.
Arthur's has the largest selection in Minnesota and the expertise to back it up. Don't wait. Book online now. The Dream Ring event at Arthur's Jewelers.
Scary good savings, sweeter than candy. This week only. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
Hey, it's Guardsy from Bumper to Bumper. Thanks for following the Fan on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at KFAN 1003.
The Fan.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Over there's Ben Lever. Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Are you ready for some sports?
Yeah, why not?
I know you love it.
Let's do it.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Come on, Sauce.
Come on, Sauce, do something.
We're doing Vikings news next, but they battle the Lions in Detroit at noon, pregame at 10. They are an 8.5-point underdog.
Ben, we'll talk about this in a second, but why not just do it now? We mentioned it yesterday. The Lions have never beaten the Vikings 6 straight times.
Juicy.
But if they win on Sunday, this would be their 6th straight win against Minnesota.
Yeah. See that sound, Sauce? That's what you and Kels could be for Halloween.
Yeah, turn around, just like Taylor
just like Taylor
ESPN
Lewan
there.
right now. See, there's Louis.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hot
dog
costume.
and you guys could be ketchup and mustard and just make that sound all the time.
We probably
If you and Kel are going to be ketchup and mustard, which one is which and why?
I would probably be...
Don't you normally say,
good question? A lot of people have been
Maybe
asking
you didn't think it was a good question.
You didn't think that was a good
No,
question?
it
think it was.
is
Maybe
a
you
good
didn't think it was.
question.
Which one of you would be ketchup and which one of you would be mustard?
Good question. A lot of people are asking that.
Oh, wait, here comes Mayo. Hi, Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. Tommy.
Yeah, shouldn't you be sauce of some kind, like barbecue sauce?
Yeah, but I don't think you put that on a hot dog.
Louis doesn't know. He's 9 months old.
He's 10 months today.
Lionel's 10 months old.
Sorry, I wasn't counting.
It's Louis.
Oh.
Whatever.
What's Harrison going as for Halloween?
Why would I learn other people's kids' names?
Because you've worked with me for 20 years.
Oh, there is that.
God, the bits are great.
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah, I would probably be mustard because my lovely wife doesn't like mustard.
Does she like ketchup?
Yeah, she puts ketchup on a hot dog, yeah.
Damn right she does. That sounded bad, but
Yeah.
I do as well.
Yeah.
I love it as well.
That's his wife, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I've seen her naked.
Yeah, so me seeing Hawk naked is just returning the favor.
Yeah, full circle.
Yeah, full circle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now I think we have to complete the circle. Though. Now Kel has to see you naked.
Oh, why?
Sex!
Why are you so mean?
What are you talking about? I just said that would be awesome.
She's seen me naked.
Circle is complete.
Button bar. Week 9 starts
More
at
of a
the
triangle.
Ravens at the Dolphins tonight. Oh, the Ravens are 7.5-point favorites, and they will have
Lamar
back.
We've talked about this a lot
Lamar's
this week,
back.
Benjamin, but it's pretty crazy that a 2-5 team is favored to win their division.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
easy the schedule is, and obviously that's how good they are once they get healthy. They are, by most people's opinions, a Super Bowl contender when they're healthy. So it's crazy that a 2-5 team is still favored to win the division.
They're early
they are.
3.5-point favorites against the Vikings next week.
And,
I'm
and I don't
surprised it's not
and-
more.
And it's not even like a controversial take.
No.
Like I think everybody in the NFL world looks at the division and their schedule and they look at their talent and they're like, yeah, when they're healthy and they're rolling, they're one of the top 5-6 teams in the league. So why wouldn't they win the division?
I think we're going to look back at this season. There's going to be a lot of things we're going to remember, but that schedule has been torture.
Our schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
even
not,
worse than we thought it was going to be.
Well, and it's going to get worse, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, was it PA or Nordo yesterday, said that they've had the easiest schedule up until now, and then the rest of it is the toughest schedule left.
I think Chris is not talking about necessarily the difficulty, but the
travel.
Dublin,
The travel is
London,
hideous.
Thursday night to LA,
Yeah.
just in general.
Yeah.
But
It was harder than we
It's
even expected. And I know
maybe-
the injuries made it worse. But
Injuries
the
definitely
injuries
made it
have made
worse.
it way
right.
worse.
But
No,
my
yeah,
gosh.
Yeah, you're right,
I
Hogs.
feel like I haven't been home in a month.
Yeah, well, you've been with my dad.
Yeah, he is kind of home for me when I lay in his arms.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, it is a sweet thing now that I think about it. Thank you.
Yeah. The thing is,
I gotta break
yeah,
up with him.
Why?
I thought
He's a hooker.
I think it's a gigolo.
He's whatever Hawk wants him.
He's a gigolo. His son's a juggalo.
Yeah, well said.
Go ahead, Ben.
You know,
Sorry.
I thought because of the travel to the UK and the quick wraparound to LA, I felt like, all right, our schedule sort of front loaded with all these away games. And then you look at the remaining schedule; it's really not.
It's not.
It's not at all. I mean,
boy.
we have the game this weekend in Detroit, and then we are home for 2, and then it's Green Bay, and then it's the long trip to Seattle. That's always a tough one.
Home against Washington.
Home against Washington. Then
At
we go to
Dallas.
Then 2 back-to-back trips again.
Yeah.
To Dallas and New York.
Yeah.
And then we finally finish up with 2 home games. But
Right.
yeah, it really doesn't get any easier from a travel schedule, and it certainly doesn't get easier from a talent, standpoint. I mean, a lot of these teams now, I think the Bears, right, are better,
On their way
way better than they
Yeah.
were week 1. The Packers are the Packers. They're rolling. They're a top 2 or 3 team in the league. Seattle's going to be a tough. That's always. I don't even care if it's Geno or somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Matt Flynn that we're playing out in Seattle. Playing at Seattle is going to be a tough game. The Commanders, when they're healthy, probably a top 12 team in the league. And then the Cowboys right now, I mean, when I heard Brian Schottenheimer wants to sort of tamp down a little bit of all this love that they're getting offensively because their statistics, and he's trying to say like they haven't done anything yet. It's true. I mean, when you keep these guys focused, but when their offense is rolling, that is the number one offense in the league. So yeah. And again, and then the Giants will be tough because it's they've got some excitement building there, and then we have the 2 division games to close out at home. I mean, thankfully we get them at home, but
and one's on Christmas.
This could get really bad, but we'll see.
It could.
But again, I'm not a super strong take, but one that I'll agree with Corey because I've heard you talk about it all week long, and it's something that you and I have believed in from the very get-go. If we can play competitive, I'm less concerned about the wins and losses, and I'm more concerned about the wins that we see out of J.J. McCarthy. If we feel like at the end of the season we are a 5-win team, but we feel like we potentially could have a second year like a Drake May or something similar where we found our guy. Like let's start building this foundation with this new quarterback that we know is going to be around for the next 10 years. That to me is a successful 2025. Given all of the injuries and given all the ups and downs and given it seems like we don't have a lot of hope when it comes to the short term. If you forecast this thing out long term and we feel like we've got a quarterback, it's 100% a winning season.
Yeah, and you
us.
can say, the players that are at the end of their careers, like the Harrison Smiths, we don't know how much time Adam Thielen has left, guys like that wanted to come back and make 1 or 2 more runs at this. Yeah, they don't want a 5-win season. That's not a win for them. But for the long-term fans that are in this to see an actual Super Bowl at some point, that's the main goal.
That's the
Find
goal.
a quarterback.
Yep. That's the goal. And the thing is, again, to reference a guy like Drake May, the window doesn't have to be. Now I'm just predicting that McCarthy picks it up. He learns a ton. We see so many flashes of brilliance that it doesn't have to be like, oh, we got to wait year 5, 6, and 7 for him to take off. We can put together a winning, competitive football team and a championship level football team in year 2 of him starting. So year 3 of his professional career, it could start that early as long as we see what we see this year.
Do you know Drake May is 3rd right now for MVP odds according to DraftKings? It's Mahomes 1, Josh Allen 2, Drake May 3.
Where's the running back from Indy?
He is tied for
Taylor.
7th.
He should be
so
number
good.
1.
Yeah.
So it goes Mahomes 1, Allen 2,
it's
Drake
Mahomes.
May 3, Stafford 4, Baker 5. Ready for this one? I think we can all guess. Daniel Jones 6. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, how about the Colts having 6 and 7?
Then Jordan Love and Jonathan Taylor are tied at 7th. But, we talked about Darnold, we talked about Aaron Rodgers, but sneakily, Daniel Jones just walks right out the door. And I don't think anybody was screaming to bring Daniel Jones back.
Well, we
but
never
he's
saw
killing
him play.
it. Never
Yeah,
played.
he never played.
I mean, it's hardly
And he was
anything
terrible
that we
with the
can latch
Giants.
onto. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Now he's killing it. All right, that was kind of Vikings news.
That was good.
Yeah.
This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK Gary Traffic Center.
We have delays on 35W northbound from the Burnsville split to County Road 42 and from 98th Street to 494 and northbound from 42nd Street up to 94. 169 heavy northbound from Highway 21 to Pioneer Trail. Southbound 169 a crash in Medicine Lake. I'm Maria Arnold and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Hi, it's Chris Hockey. I don't know what's going on with your door situation on your home, but I do know who can fix it if you got a problem. And I also would like to encourage you to think about not only the keeping the wind from whistling underneath your door, but just the overall safety of your home and your family when it comes to your front and back door situations. Think about this, right? The entry and sliding doors from Builders Remodelers are engineered to seal out drafts, sure, but I guess they also improve energy savings. But the reinforced frames and secure locking systems mean greater safety for your family. Every installation is backed by a lifetime workmanship warranty, so you're going to have even more peace of mind. So check it out right now. Save up to $500 off each new door from buildersandremodelers.com. Buildersandremodelers.com. Find out why I always say nobody does it better than buildersandremodelers.com.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. November 1st through the 8th, you'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds. Arthur's Jewelers, the best selection in Minnesota.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. I got a question for you. If your bank was sold, does it feel like you got sold out? They just expect you to work with new policies and new onboarding, filling out form after form. That's exactly why now might be a great time to switch to Bell Bank. Bell is family and employee owned, and they're here to stay, not to sell, here to stay. So if you have to make a change because your bank was sold, make a change on your terms. Do what I did a long time ago. Switch to Bell. Bell Bank. Member FDIC.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
The 24 monthly bill credits on experience beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended. Balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
One stop at Cub and your Halloween's handled. From fresh food to big savings, Cub's got what you need for little ghosts and grown-ups in one easy haul. Save on Fright Night favorites like Bellatoria Personal Pizza or Roma Original Pizza. Select sizes $2.99 each. Tyson Chicken Strips, Fillets, or Anytizers $6.99 each. And Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Sprite 6-pack bottles $2.99 when you buy 4 with Mike Cub Rewards. Cub, your one-stop shop for Halloween.
Boy, you can tell this morning, fall is here, right? It's in the air. There's fog out there this morning, which means you're ready to get there. It's hunting season, right? Let's go. And that means you also got to get your truck ready to embark on all those great outdoor adventures. So Radco's waiting on you. Hitches, flaps, tonneau covers, and of course, WeatherTech liners. Thousands of accessories in stock and ready for installation. Keep that gear safe. You got things to focus on. You don't have to worry about that. Find Metro and St. Cloud locations, or go ahead and shop online at radco.com. All the stuff they've got, things you don't even know about. They can install it for you. You do it yourself. Radco. It's your truck. Have it your way.
Tired of seeing box elder bugs gather on your home each fall? Trust Rainbow Pest Experts to keep your property free of box elder bugs, stink bugs, Asian lady beetles, or any other unwanted guests. Learn more about how Rainbow is caring for your world at rainbowpestexperts.com.
Fine jewelry backed by the ultimate free lifetime warranty. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
It's football season on Minnesota's audio home for the Vikings and Gophers. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Heard all season on the free iHeart app.
KFAN welcomes Trans-Siberian Orchestra for 2 amazing shows at Target Center on December 28th at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. Get the complete show details, including a link to buy tickets at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Hey, on-air production meeting?
Yes, sir.
Tom Pelissero at 8:20, right?
That is correct, at 8:20, and then
Grenard
about
after?
8:40. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Grenard's on the old injury report.
Yeah, ankle?
Yeah, limited? Is
Yeah,
that what
limited,
they
I
said?
think.
Yeah, limited. Yep.
And they said ankle?
No!
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Don't they normally not necessarily let people talk when they're on the
I
injury
wondered
report?
about that, yeah. And because he'd been busy all week so far, and they've been trying to get him on for. So I was wondering if I
Right.
might get an email or text saying it couldn't happen today. But I have gotten nothing about that
It's
yet.
like it's one of those weird things. Like if we go, "Hey, how's your ankle?" and he's like, "Great."
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
Like
nothing.
Are we going to get somebody in trouble by him saying something that he shouldn't be saying about his own health?
It's
I don't know
really
how this
cute.
works.
Oh,
Hey,
well,
look,
thanks,
we just
Pat.
ask the questions, and if he puts himself in a bad spot, it's his problem, not ours.
And last time we were going to ask, what were you going to ask him?
About toilets or something, or
Yeah.
crapping in a bedpan.
And by the way, let's just say it like it is. He did not call in.
Yeah.
So let's maybe not talk. I mean, you could ask him that.
About
maybe
bedpans?
Don't preview it, because that might keep him from picking up the phone.
Yeah, but it sounds like, but he's going to get in less trouble if we ask him about using a bedpan as opposed to what's your status for Sunday.
Yeah.
Pat Kessler, is that a good question?
That's a disgrace.
I agree.
Oh, wow, Pat.
He's right,
Pat.
though. He's
Wow.
right.
That's not very friendly.
Where are you right now, Pat?
I'm on the beach.
Hey. Whoa.
Surf's up, brother.
What are you doing?
You gotta let me ask the questions because I know the answers.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have one.
Hey, Pat, should Sauce go to the beach?
It's pretty cool.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, he's saying it's cold outside. He's saying you shouldn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I see it now. Sorry, Zacho.
Yeah.
Ask that question again.
Hey, should Sauce go to the beach?
Don't! No, don't go in there.
Brilliant.
This is. Oh, hold on, Big Ed. What do you have to say to Tommy?
Don't! No, don't go in there.
Actually, what is Fargo? What should he tell Fargo as he's in the elevator with Tommy?
Turn around, he's coming right at you.
Oh, Mr. Kessler,
he's great.
You gotta
man.
get him on the show.
Yeah.
I'm worried that he doesn't like us.
I've asked him like 3 times, and he's
I
always out
know,
of town.
and I'm worried he doesn't like us.
I think he doesn't want that smoke. I think he's afraid that he's a very smart guy. He's an intelligent guy. I don't think he wants to get smoked by you guys at initials.
Is that
He's
what it
afraid
is?
to look dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He doesn't want this smoke. Look at Sauce over there. He's
Me?
afraid of Sauce. 100%.
I'm not smart.
That's a disgrace.
Oh. Thanks, Dad.
Anyway, I believe it's time for Vikings news. And as you mentioned, Corey, we will have not only .com Tom Pelissero, but we'll have Jonathan Grenard, we believe, next hour.
The Detroit Lions, Vikings news, brought to you by Radco. Thanks, Radco.
There you go, buddy.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco.
Your truck accessories pro.
Your truck, have it your way, baby.
The Detroit Lions have played 3 home games in 2025, Ben Lieber. They beat Chicago by 31.
Yep.
They beat Cleveland by 24. They beat a pretty good Tampa Bay team by 15.
Yeah.
So 2 touchdowns or more, all 3 home games. Jared Goff this year, in terms of margin of victory, Jared Goff this year, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. You know, we just went through the top, 7 or 8 MVP names. How about a 5-2 squad with a 5-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio? I mean, Goff's just quietly killing it, and nobody seems to care.
Yeah.
15 touchdowns, 3 picks. Take that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable what they can do offensively. I mean, we all know that there's creativity. You got to be alert for everything. There's pre-snap motions. There's shifts. And those shifts aren't just like regular, like, a tight end hot motions over and like, this is the running back. Like, they will go full-on tackle over. I mean, they'll have Penei Sewell that will just like hop over and play, the left side tight end spot and then, run a play there. And it actually might just be like a cutback run play. But they get you defensively to think about so much. And then, by the way, they're not afraid in the first quarter to run a hook and ladder, So there's creativity, there's speed, there's efficiency. I mean, you look at the way that Goff is playing, and he does get the ball out, and it's just he knows he's so precise about where he's going to go with the football, and he sees the field so well. It's really hard to cover all of the receivers as they go out in the routes. And so it is just going to be about not getting frustrated, handling that first wave in that first quarter. Mm-hmm. But then the other part of it is they are pretty relentless. I mean, I believe that they are 4th in the league in fourth quarter points scored. They score over 10 points a game in the fourth quarter alone.
Wow.
So they just put the hammer down. I mean, they step on the accelerator. They don't ever let up.
They don't punt.
They don't punt. They're going to go for it on fourth down no matter where they are in the field. And so offensively, they're a juggernaut. And Goff is doing a great job. I would say that I think the issues that we have defensively, if we don't fix those immediately, it's going to be a long day for our defense. Because what we haven't done is get any pressure on the inside. And that is, to me, one of the biggest things to get Jared Goff flustered is if we can get inside pressure in those A and B gaps and actually flush him outside. Unlike Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert, like we didn't want those guys going outside the pocket because they do so much damage. They're so creative. You get secondary routes by the receivers, and they get those guys open. That was the killer. Plus, they can run. Jared Goff's not like that. And we actually want him to get outside the pocket and get flustered and have to make decisions off platform. The only problem is we haven't proven that we can provide that pressure inside.
Well, how much does this help? Because the full participants yesterday that were on the injury report, Christian Darrisaw, full participant. Yep. That doesn't necessarily help what you just said. J.J. McCarthy, of course, took all the first-team snaps. But how about Andrew Van Ginkel? It looks like he's trending the right way. Full participant yesterday in practice. Do you expect him to play on Sunday? Is that the word on the street? Is that the vibe or what?
I do now. I mean, this is the most positive news that we've seen from him. And, I had heard about the play that he got injured on, but I don't know if you guys saw it.
No.
I mean, it's actually, I forget who posted, and they found the actual play where he got upended and fell on. I mean, it's remarkable how high he jumps in the air. So basically, he jumps in the air against the Bears, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's trying to block a pass. He may have actually even tipped it. And the running back cuts his legs out. And he literally legit falls on top of his head.
On his head, yeah.
Like straight on top of his head. So he was, there's like a concussion issue that they're dealing with along with a neck injury that sort of just got re-aggravated. So based on the way that he got injured, I understand why he's been out. I mean, that's a tricky situation. You got all the weight falling on the top of your head. I'm surprised he didn't actually damage his neck even further. But it's great positive news that he's listed on the injury report the way he is. And, I'm sure that they're probably going to put some sort of, red vest, protective vest, even if they go somewhat live this week to get ready. He will be protected. They'll probably keep his head out of a lot of stuff. So I would imagine that as long as the lower body's good and he's feeling in shape and, hopefully he can give us a full game and not be on a total pitch count. But, yeah, things are looking good for him.
Yeah, and you know what? You did a great job breaking that down. He did speak to the media yesterday and kind of talked about that injury. Andrew?
I had a concussion against the Bears when I landed on my head. And,
Yeah.
That also kind of re-aggravated the neck. And, it's just it's been a long process. And, I've been careful with how I've been able to handle this and going through the motions of, progressing well so I can get back on the field and, help this team win.
And they asked him specifically about how the rest of his body's feeling, if he's ready to go.
I feel really good with where I'm at. I've been able to practice in a limited role in the past couple of weeks and been able to just ramp it up and being able to get back on the field, get some team reps in, and it's been a great progression.
So there you go.
I want everybody to know I'm totally speculating here, only from a guy that has had some neck issues. It's challenging, especially if his protocol involves some sort of epidural, which I've had several. You do need time for that medicine to work. And the last thing you want to do is go out there and, throw your head around, especially when you're dealing with a concussion. Now, I never had a concussion along with the neck issues, but it's like it is a tricky thing because sometimes it's nerve related. And anybody that's had a nerve issue, it takes a long time for that nerve, not only for those discs in that area to kind of calm down, but also when it's pressing against nerves that are like you need nerve function to have your muscles and your body to function in a way that's going to keep you safe and be productive. So I understand that it's a tricky injury if it's something similar that I've kind of dealt with. So I'm glad to see he's been out there. He's been getting some work in practice. And so hopefully, we've seen a lot of these guys come back, but being on pitch count, it seems like what he's saying that he is ramping up into a full capacity. So I'm hoping that he can give us, all 60, 65 snaps.
Now, Sauce, this is something you've struggled with because you once got tech neck because you were doom scrolling looking for Harbaugh news on Twitter and you hurt your neck.
You are correct.
Did you get an epidural? What was that timeline like? What was that process of recovery?
It was tough.
What?
My neck hurt real bad, and it was shooting lightning pain down my right arm. And
yes.
Once I got some good drugs, I just laid on the couch for like 24 hours.
What kind of drugs? Did you get an epidural?
No, I got steroids. Yeah.
So you
Nobody
get
gives
steroids.
an F anymore.
Wow.
You can get steroids.
Pat.
You didn't give those to Chris?
Why can't I ever talk?
Why can't you give those to Chris?
No, not like muscly steroids.
The sleepy steroids.
Yeah.
Not the muscly ones.
What about muscly babes?
Can you tell them apart?
Muscly babes, Woodhog.
It's one of his top.
I'm on the
I was
beach.
going to say, I think that might be one of his top choices.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got the regular steroids, whatever they are.
You ever hear somebody like Andrew Van Ginkel complain about his neck and you basically just say, hold my beer? And then you tell him about your 42 and a half, 42 or 43 years on the planet?
I'm just saying.
He does that with Creasel.
Yeah, I do. I go, yeah, Creasel, look out.
Look what I have to deal with.
I know I'm the boy who cried wolf. That's the most pain I've ever been in my entire life. It was hideous.
Physical pain.
God, Corey. I say nothing but nice things about you.
Yeah, did you take steroids for the other pain?
No.
No,
I went to the loon for that.
I think he had grape apes at the loon
I went to the
numb
loon
that
for
other
that.
pain.
Yeah. About 84 Dos Equis.
Mr. Mahoney, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. God, Rosie's here.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, Mahoney's picking up the tab.
Yeah, go Vikings.
What else I mean, the thing is, like, okay, let's look at this the thing is, there is hope that we can be competitive and win this game. I mean, you look at our offensive line. Thankfully, I think we're all going to be accounted for outside of Ryan Kelly.
I believe.
I think you're correct.
I mean, that's huge, right? One of my biggest things I'm watching outside. I mean, everybody's watching how McCarthy is going to play, but this is the thing that I want to see, and I'm hoping that he has learned from just watching the game from the sideline. Is that yes, you want to be in system. I understand that he wants to do what KOC wants him to do. That we want this to be a big play offense. But understand that there's always going to be an outlet. And again, checkdowns are a win. They're not the sexy win, but we have guys, much like the Detroit offense, so much of their big plays come yards after catch. You don't see Jared Goff a lot of times just wind up and chuck it down the field to Williams, 50 yards down the field, and they're hoping for a big play. They just sort of murder you by hitting short intermediate routes and letting their guys go to work. So having this ability to check down, always know where your outlets are, I think that's going to be huge for him. And then secondarily, and I just mentioned it with Herbert and Hurts, dude, you're an athletic guy. If you break the pocket, that doesn't mean that you have to break the line of scrimmage. Buy some time. Understand how difficult it is for our defensive backs to have to cover these guys in a scramble route situation when they get second chance routes to run. Do the same thing for our guys. Break outside the pocket, buy some time, allow these guys to pivot, find open grass, keep your eyes open, and just deliver the ball, just like these other quarterbacks have done to our defense. I know it's not within the scheme of the offense, but it's productive and it's deadly. If we can do that to this defense, which they're getting some guys healthy back in their secondary, I get all that. They're getting their linebacker healthy. We just saw Aiden Hutchinson got paid. He's going to be extra motivated. I know this is going to be a formidable defense, but it's not like they're unstoppable. I mean, they're allowed to make mistakes. Yeah. They're allowed to get down on themselves. They're allowed to be frustrated as well. Can you imagine if he goes in there and starts picking apart this defense, how frustrated that they're going to be with themselves, that this young quarterback in his third start is picking them apart? Like, he can do that.
I would love to see him play well and have command of the offense and make some decisions that look like they were his decision, if you know what I mean. I would also like to see a kickoff return without a penalty.
Yeah.
And I would also like to see a clean catch every time that is not reviewed and gone the wrong. I want to see a regular football game with a quarterback who looks like we have a possibility for a future.
Yes.
That's what I'd love to see a win.
I'd like to see about 3 or 4 first downs in a row. Just a good drive. Just get the ball, move down even if you kick a field goal, don't go 3 and out on that whenever you get the ball. Don't go 3 and out on your first
I'd like
drive.
to see the Deftones at halftime.
I would like to see you go to kindness camp.
Where is that? What kind of activities are we doing?
Learning how to be nice to people.
The whole
They're
time?
Nice to you.
Is there team building?
Yeah.
Like what? Calm down. You're on camera. We can all see that.
That's more of a wrist building exercise.
I would like to see Will Reichert not have to battle with Circus of the Stars above his head every game as well.
Yeah, that's an illusion.
Kirk Cameron on a tightrope.
Honestly, if I see a penalty on a punt return or a kickoff return again, I'm going to throw up in the booth.
And you're gonna be there.
I am.
I was going through the checkout yesterday at Target.
Yeah.
While the kiddo was at gymnastics, and I heard security come over in the self-checkout line, and you know how they have one person from Target monitoring the whole area? She called security over because I guess it had happened while my back was turned. Somebody puked in the trash can of the self-checkout lanes, and they had to call security over. Mm. That's when you say, gross. What am I doing?
Yeah, gross.
I'm just trying to watch people check out, and now I'm dodging puke bullets. Threw up in the trash can.
Puke bullets.
That's not. The bathroom's 15 feet away.
Sometimes it's coming out. You
sometimes you can't do anything about it.
Puked in the trash can.
Ugh.
At least they made it to the trash can.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Even the word puke. Ugh.
Puke's gross.
Yeah.
Sure is. Strong take.
Thank you.
Tom Pelissero in like 15 minutes. Jonathan Grenard later. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
It's Chris Hockey. Imagine you didn't have any kind of reliable internet connectivity or technology. Imagine how that would limit you in your day. How would you apply for a new job? How would you or your kids get their homework done? How would you even go about scheduling a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment? Well, how about this? AT&T has committed $5 billion by 2030 to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable, high-speed internet access and digital resources. $5 billion. And as part of that effort, since 2021, AT&T has distributed more than 160,000 computers and Wi-Fi hotspots to students and families nationwide. This year, they plan to distribute 30,000 more laptops, about $9 million worth. So people literally could go from having no connectivity, no internet, to the kind of technology that's going to help level the playing field. This is a truly important effort, giving people the opportunity to grow into a better life. I love that. Way to go, AT&T. Bridge that digital divide.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. There's an accident on Highway 169 southbound at Medicine Lake in the left lane. Traffic is solid from Rockford Road. Highway 100 has delays southbound between 57th Avenue and 27th Street. Highway 10 is heavy eastbound from Round Lake to Egret Boulevard. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by CenterPoint Energy. CenterPoint Energy helps you save energy and reduce costs at home. Find rebates and programs to improve energy efficiency in your home. Learn more at CenterPointEnergy.com. Again, that's CenterPointEnergy.com.
Mesh, Mesher, and Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Daisy Brand French Onion Dip. The best any time of year, but especially right now. It's football season. It's fall. It is time for Daisy Brand French Onion Dip. Pick some up at the grocery store. Grab some of the ranch, too. It's fantastic. Anything with Daisy on it tastes great. But let me tell you, whatever you want to dip, whether it be chips, whether it be boneless wings, or just regular old wings with bones in it, carrots, what do you want? You can dip it. It tastes great. Daisy Brand French Onion Dip tastes exactly like you hope it would if you made it yourself. But it's better because you just pick it up at the grocery store from Daisy Brand. Grab some today.
It's time to play Wheel of Comfort. And here's America's host with the most, Tell us what we're playing for, little brother.
It's a Premier Furnace tune-up for $139.
Pronto will inspect and recalibrate your furnace
And guarantee no breakdowns all winter.
or we'll refund your money and fix it for free. Schedule your furnace tune-up at prontoheat.com.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors over at Arthur's Jewelers are getting ready for their Dream Ring event. November 1st through the 8th, you'll get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and a $100 bonus when you book online. Trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds. Arthur's Jewelers, the best selection in Minnesota.
When you own your own business, you need to keep things moving. Need to book a last-minute flight? Earn a $300 travel credit to cover that. Need to take a meeting before takeoff? Do it from the comfort of the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club. Need to catch your breath before you board? Done. With $2,500 in annual value, the new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business is the card that gives back all you put in. Visit chase.com/reserve business to learn more. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at You Pull Our Parts. You can find it all you need at youpullourparts.com. They're awesome people. Is your car ready for the cold temperatures? I mean the really cold temperatures. Not now when it's like 40. I mean when it's like 40 below. Do you need a battery upgrade? A battery that'll keep you going all winter long. Go see my friends at You Pull Our Parts and youpullourparts.com. They have a ton of batteries to keep your car going all winter long, and you can start your journey to a new battery at youpullourparts.com.
Tired of seeing box elder bugs gather on your home each fall? Trust Rainbow Pest Experts to keep your property free of box elder bugs, stink bugs, Asian lady beetles, or any other unwanted guests. Learn more about how Rainbow is caring for your world at rainbowpestexperts.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Who is Farm Bureau Financial Services? We're the people you can count on for insurance and financial needs now and for years to come. Find us at fbfs.com/protect. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
Fan forecast. Dense fog advisory for another couple hours, high of 49.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey of the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanking you for listening every weekday live from 5:30 to 9 on the free iHeartRadio app and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Babies cry, and that's normal, but if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's okay to step away. Never shake a baby. Shaking can kill, and 1 in 4 don't survive. Survivors often face permanent brain damage. Learn more and give today at nevershakemn.com.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Hey, by the way, did you guys know that that John Wolford, the quarterback we brought in, third, he's going to be our basically emergency quarterback, right? He was the backup when the Rams won the Super Bowl. So he wasn't like a third stringer for them. He was their straight up backup. He played a couple of games that year.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no offense to him, but again, not interested in watching him play. If McCarthy gets hurt, I want to see Brosmer sling it.
Yeah, honestly, I'd never heard his name before, but he's
forgotten
played
that he existed
right,
too.
Yeah. So he's here. He's good, and Coach knows him well. So good. Good.
By the way, in Power Trip Survivor,
yes, sir.
Everyone took the Rams.
Oh, good. So it could be
against who?
They play the Saints. I think they're
Tyler
14.5-point favorites.
Okay. Oh.
I hate that we all took the same team, but it's good. I'm gonna win.
You probably will.
I don't know. I don't know if I will or not, but I do know this. It's time for some sports. Brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
For Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thanks, Builders and Remodelers. The Minnesota Twins have named Derek Shelton their next manager. I think it's going to be official today, but every baseball source in the world has said that's the choice. Derek Shelton, bench coach for the Twins in 2018 and 2019. He spent the last 5+ years with the Pittsburgh Pirates as their manager. So he was temporarily under Molitor, then under Baldelli, then he was the Pirates manager for 5 years. He is the next Twins manager, and he'll be on this show a week from tomorrow. Power Trip debut and initials debut for Derek Shelton.
I've heard this term quite a bit,
cool.
especially in the last 24 hours, and I have to admit I'd never thought about it before. What in the sweet hell is a bench coach?
It's basically like
explain it.
It's like an offensive coordinator. It's like an assistant head coach. It's somebody who basically runs the day-to-day for the manager.
But if that's the case, then why isn't Wes Phillips the bench coach for the Vikings?
Well, I mean, I think it's just like a different term.
Offensive coordinator for baseball.
Yes, it is.
Well, but like he runs like the day-to-day stuff, probably puts together a lot of the drills and whatnot.
Like the after-practice snacks and whatnot?
Yeah.
Woo.
Like what would you pick?
Snacks.
Like goldfish or orange
goldfish.
slices or Dairy
orange
Queen
slices
Blizzards?
are outstanding.
So basically, we don't know, is what you're saying.
No, I'm telling you, when he was
Does
the
he get to
bench-
select the actual bench, like the kind of wood that they use?
Does he determine
Like,
how
is
many
this
fingers
pine?
he rubs his forehead with to
Exactly. No?
What? No,
He has fingers and wood and
He's
whatnot.
basically like his right-hand man.
Oh, so he's like
that does what?
He's like
Things.
Ray Donovan.
Baseball stuff.
He's a fixer.
Yeah, he puts.
Oh.
Yeah,
baseball
So
stuff.
if I don't want to have kids no more, I go to him.
No.
Paul, on behalf of the Power Trip Morning Show and its listeners, thank you for that excellent explanation.
I mean, it wasn't great, but God dang it. The second I talk, it's button bar or you're an idiot or stop or you don't know what you're talking
I
about.
hate what happens to you at home, but we're at work right now, bud.
Yeah, come on, man. No. I moved out of that situation.
You didn't move out.
No, I got thrown out. And rightfully so. He's the first Twins manager with prior managing experience since the 70s. They've always hired people that don't have any, and whatever. It
Like
worked
got
with Tom
promoted,
Kelly.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
worked
right.
with Ron Gardenhire. Didn't work with Paul Molitor, but still a great dude.
I like that guy.
Yeah, this is, I mean, whatever. They weren't going to hire, the Rolls Royce of managers. Is that how you say that word? The Lamborghini of managers.
Such
this
as?
guy's, I mean,
The Ferrari of managers.
yeah.
The Corvette.
What is he then?
I mean,
Is
like,
he
what is
the-
he?
Bruce Bochy.
Yeah, what kind of vehicle is he?
Yeah,
and
what
will
is
you
he?
say this to
Yeah.
his face next Friday?
No,
That,
I'm not
that he's the
ripping
Toyota
him.
Tercel of managers.
No, I'm not ripping him. I'm not.
No, it sounds like it. He's not the Ferrari or the Lamborghini, though.
Yeah. Is he?
He's just a bench coach.
It's like a Ford Maverick.
Is that a real car?
Hell yeah, man. Used to be a car. Now it's a
I
truck.
haven't seen the movie Maverick in a long time with Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster.
It's a game changer.
I mean, they're playing cards and they're.
It can't be that good.
Game changer.
It can't be that good.
It's actually pretty good. That's a
There's
fun
no
movie.
way.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's the Ferrari of movies.
It's the Ferrari of movies. It's the stagecoach of movies. The Los Angeles Lakers won
you
at the
guys.
buzzer last night.
Well, geez.
A floater down the middle of the lane. Austin Reeves at the buzzer, 28 points, including the game winner. 116-115. The Wolves had a furious comeback, but they got burnt at the buzzer. DiVincenzo right there.
What's going on, man?
Rudy right
It's-
there.
yeah,
Neither one of them really got a hand in his face, and Austin nailed it. So Reeves has 28. They win. The Wolves fall to 2-3. The Lakers are 3-2. The Wolves are at Charlotte Saturday at 5.
It's 5 games in. It's over for Rudy. It's over, right,
Yeah.
Maxo?
I think
it's
Rudy-
over.
I think a lot of people were already predicting that Rudy might just fall off a cliff, metaphorically, this year, not literally. But yeah, it seems like he's not the same caliber of player that we're quite used to. But there's no Anthony Edwards, and it is early in the season, so it's kind of hard to completely diagnose the team. And I mean, not for nothing, Austin Reeves has been on absolute fire this last 3. I think he had 50 points a couple games ago, 40 points the game before this. And then 28 here plus the game winner. So it's always going to be tough to win without Anthony Edwards. But Julius Randle looks great. Jaden McDaniels looks like his offense has taken a step forward. We just got to get Ant back in the mix to see what this Wolves team is truly capable of.
The Minnesota Wild host the Penguins at 7 o'clock. The Wild are struggling. They're 3-5-3. Pittsburgh's the opposite. They're on fire, 7-2-2, including 4-1-1 on the road. Sidney Crosby, 8 goals through 11 games, and he has 7 assists. A couple of Minnesota connections with the Penguins. They have former Wild defenseman Matt Dumba on the squad. Remember Matt Dumba?
Oh, yeah. Great dude.
And they also have Blake Lizotte from
Chisago.
Chisago Lakes.
Yeah.
Chisago Lakes' his very own Blake Lizotte. Grew up in Lindstrom, Minnesota.
Go Huskies.
I mean, go Wildcats. Let's take it down a notch.
Good for
That's what they used to say to Sauce when he went into the store to buy pants. You guys!
No, You can rip me all you want. The second you're like, hey, what's a bench coach do? And I'm like, well, and then you're like, bad. You're an idiot. Stop talking.
Well, we had questions, and you didn't seem to have the answers.
Questions
We have
are
never told you to stop talking.
Why were my questions horse bleep? I asked what he did on a day-to-day basis.
And I tried to
you
explain it.
He's the right-hand man.
And then the second I make a mistake, you throw me down on the ground. Like that old lady in the... I can't get
I don't
up.
think anybody's that strong.
Oh, Maxo, you're always on my side.
I'm sorry.
Maxo, you're my guy.
I'm sorry.
And the I've fallen and I can't get up lady wasn't thrown to the ground. She fell. She wasn't assaulted.
Yeah, you pressed that life alert button once there, baby.
Paul, your hands up.
The I've fallen and I can't get up lady, Woodhawk. She's
not,
famous.
He's not a predator. He doesn't take advantage of opportunities.
Hey, let him answer.
One of us can get up.
Kellen Winslow Jr.
He's the one who threw it to the ground.
Kellen Winslow Jr.
Oh,
I forgot about that bit.
Great shout, Ben.
Oh, man, that was... Is he still in prison? Is he in prison?
Oh, he should be.
I mean...
He was like...
alive?
He was
He's breaking into
sexually assaulting.
Yeah, I mean, he should be in
old
prison.
ladies' homes and raping them.
Yeah, let's see if he's got to be in prison.
But
still.
like,
I didn't know he was doing all that.
Let me see
mentally
here.
handicapped old people.
Oh, they were?
Some of them were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think he was as well, though, right?
I was gonna say, I
doesn't-
thought you were going like
he had some weird stuff going on too.
yeah.
On February 19th of 2021, he agreed and accepted a 14-year prison sentence.
Should be longer than that.
14 years.
My
I
goodness.
didn't know he was doing all that.
Yikes.
We got to break .com Tom and Grenard, I believe, in the next segment.
Yeah, we'll ask Tom about him.
We'll ask Tom what a bench coach is. Right after this on The Fan.
FM 100.3 KFAN and 2 Men and a Junk Truck want to help you win $1,000. Your shot to win happens every weekday on The Fan.
The Fan.
Got junk? Need it gone fast? Look no further than my friends at 2 Men and a Junk Truck. They're your local experts in junk removal. Whether it's old furniture, electronics, or clutter from the garage, they've got you covered. Head to 2menindajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
2025. That's the dream. Rings, baby. Listen to Dodger Blue Dream on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Dodger Blue Dream and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
In Minnesota, the best tuna noodle casserole is the one made with Miracle Whip. Everyone from Duluth to Moorhead knows that tangy zip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it zippy, and keeping Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Minnesota.
Minnesota deserves a go-to destination for all things high school sports in our state. All the scores, the stories, the stats, live streams, social feeds, photos, personalized team pages, breaking news. One place for everything you're looking for. That's why the Minnesota Star Tribune is launching Strib Varsity. You'll find Minnesota Star Tribune journalism, Minnesota Prep Hub stats and schedules, streams, stories, and more. Strib Varsity is Minnesota's new home for complete high school sports coverage. Sign up today at startribune.com/stribvarsity.
Sidewalks, driveways, patio steps, garage floors. If it is sunken, Level will raise it back up. Visit levelmn.com right now and get 10% off all joint sealing in September. So beat the snow and save thousands while taking care of your home today and seal your concrete to prevent sinking and to play defense against Mother Nature. Level uses cutting-edge polyurethane foam. It's going to lift and level that slab with lasting results. Level delivers safe, stable surfaces with expert precision. Visit levelmn.com right now and get 10% off your joint sealing.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. We've got you covered with outdoor power equipment from Cobalt and everything you need to weatherproof your deck with Trex decking. Plus, with lawn care from Scott's and, of course, Pit Boss grills and accessories, you can get a home field advantage all season long. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz & Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz & Sieben's KFAN's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data-protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber-securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat-ready with Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Now through November 16th, new Comcast Business customers can get started with 150 megabit internet plus security for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig package. Call today. Restrictions apply. Requires enrollment in paperless billing and auto-pay with bank account. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Holiday Station stores have your fall favorites. Sip on the pumpkin spice cappuccino or the maple pumpkin coffee. Creamy, spiced, and perfectly balanced. It's the cozy comfort you crave this season. Stop by and treat yourself today because pumpkin season is better at Holiday.
Get an additional 5% off this week only. BuildersRemodelers.com.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
So I think we got to the bottom of the whole bench coach controversy.
Yeah, I think
we got that figured out. I think we're all on the same page there.
What's that again? I'm sorry. What now? What?
I think we all know what a bench coach is now.
I got it figured out now.
Yeah, I think you'd be good at it, Hawk.
Well, now we don't have to ask Tom because we were going to ask Tom about it.
I'd say, hey, bench, you sit there. Don't you move. There's a lot of A's for you to support, and we need it.
I think that's my favorite thing about this show is let's say you're a Twins fan and you don't listen to the Power Trip Morning Show. And you're like, oh, man, the Twins hired Derek Shelton. Let's see what the old sports station's saying about it. And you flip on the Power Trip and you got about 19 idiots going, what's a bench coach?
Yeah.
Well,
what do they do? Get like snacks and stuff for the team?
Yeah.
I think it's basically like a second opinion. They help with the day-to-day stuff that a manager doesn't want to do.
You don't have to keep explaining. We got it. We got it.
Maybe Tom does know. I don't know. Maybe Tom does know.
Yeah, Pelissero knows. He knows things.
He's smart.
Tom Pelissero, do you have any idea what a bench coach does for a baseball team?
I've always been under the impression that the bench coach is basically a buddy of the manager who he just needs to find a title for. It's like I think every different level, whether it's, the guy you had the equipment guy on a hockey team at certain levels or, in football, it might be, the not even chief of staff. It's like the assistant to the head coach. It's something where you're finding a way to another good guy to have around. I think that's it.
So Sauce, he's like the Dwight Schrute then. He's the assistant to the assistant regional manager.
If your
but
bench
likable.
coach were Dwight Schrute or somebody else who was constantly causing issues, they wouldn't last long. I think the bench coach is just like a cool bro that you like having around.
Gotcha.
So making sure that like the Hubba Bubba is always stashed and you've got enough sunflower seeds and all flavors for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's just the guy who goes around, like, patting people's asses, basically. Like, I think that's it. That's like
just saying good game.
Yeah, good game.
Good game.
Yeah, basically,
Good game.
hey, let's go, buddy. Hey, let's go. That's it. I don't think there's anything else to it. I don't think
nice
being
job.
a major league manager is even like that difficult. The GM hands you a card with the analytics and says, "Here's your lineup," and then you just walk around going, "Hey, how you doing? All right, great." And the bench coach is like your sidekick. He's your
Robin.
Right.
Can you imagine how fun it must have been being a manager back in the day where you put in a bunch of chew, you walk out to the mound, and you just go off your gut. Like, what do you feel? I feel like you can keep going. And you have a 10-second conversation if the guy's like, I still got it, coach. You're like, all right, stay out there. That was your entire
That's
job.
what happened with Wentz this past weekend, isn't
Pretty
it?
much,
Yeah,
yeah.
right? I mean, yeah.
Wow.
And now you got to read numbers and charts and stuff and analytics. It's not as fun anymore.
That's
It's
why I
all
love
business.
to see like when the manager walks out there and Max Scherzer is just MFing him as he's
yeah.
walking out. It's like he's just like, okay, I got it. Like that's old school. That doesn't happen anymore. Normally it's like, well, the computer said you're coming out now.
Well, we got, again, Tom Pelissero from NFL Network. Thanks to our friends at Bell Bank. I'll get you all the info in a moment, but thank you, Bell Bank, for the Pay It Forward program and for all you listeners out there for participating in that. Tom, there's so many things to talk to you about, but of course, we know the Wentz situation. We know he had surgery. We can get your comments on your thoughts on whether he stayed in too long, if it all went correctly in your opinion. But more importantly for us as Vikings fans now, we're looking forward. JJ takes the helm. What do you expect against the Lions from JJ this week?
It's going to be really fascinating to see. He's had time to get the ankle to a place where he feels really good about the mobility, which was always a huge piece of this. And for the first time since before the opener, he's taken real first team full reps in practice. So I think that you have to set realistic expectations. If I'm the coaching staff, I just want to see, is he playing on time? Is the ball going to the right spot? There were certainly times, in the Falcons game and even early in the Bears game where it just seemed like things were a little bit frantic, maybe sped up in the pocket. And, rather than standing in and going through his reads, he's kind of getting off and seeing the rush. I just want to see a guy, who's going out there and being comfortable. I'm sure that Kevin O'Connell will have a great plan for trying to get JJ, into the rhythm of the game. You still got really good skill players around him. You're going up against the Lions defense, that's been, had some bumps along the way so far this season, but they've been playing pretty well of late. And obviously, Aiden Hutchinson just got about $250 million to keep rushing the passer. That's the first guy that you've got to stop. You got to keep Aiden Hutchinson McCarthy's life miserable. The fact that it seems like the tackles are trending the right direction would definitely help.
All right, I do want to go back to the Carson Wentz thing, only to get your perspective, because I find it, I'm trying to think of the right word. I think it's silly, the amount of traction and the vitriol and the anger that the football world, even Viking fans, have about the way everything was treated, because I look at this as this is no different than any other player that's going out there with an injury. You're week 6 or 7 into the football season. Every single dude out there is playing with some sort of injury. Yes, it's much more front and center because you see the pain that he's in. You know that he's wearing the arm brace and the shoulder harness and all this other stuff. Baker Mayfield had this exact same injury, and he played through it years ago. And nobody was like, we got to take this guy off the field. You've got to protect this guy from himself. Are you a little surprised at all, given the state of the NFL and what it really is, that the Vikings organization and Carson Wentz has been like connected into this like conspiracy theory, so to speak?
Well, I feel like the Vikings quarterback room has been subject to nonstop conspiracy theories for about 2 years running now. So no, that part doesn't surprise me. And neither does the reaction. If we're talking about social media and fans and media, that's what sells, is you got to have the strong take and, condemn things that you don't know about. I'd say, a couple things here, Ben. You played in the league, and you're right. I mean, guys play hurt all the time. I think that sometimes when you hear the details and you hear the medical terms for what was going on, it's like, oh my God, like how in the world? It's like guys are playing with injuries all the time that the average person wouldn't go to the grocery store and walk around with. You'd be in a rascal before you'd actually be, walking around, picking up some stuff to make meatloaf. Like, even like yesterday when Cam Scadaboo, the details of that injury come out, and it's like, whoa, not just a dislocation, it was a fracture and a torn ligament. It's like, yeah, did you see his foot? It was at a 90-degree angle. Like, that's how that happens, is you tear stuff and you break stuff. With Carson Wentz, if you talk about in terms of the medical terms, he dislocated the shoulder, torn labrum, and fractured the socket. Well, first of all, that's what a dislocated shoulder is. It has to tear the ligament to come out, which is why when that happens, your options are a harness that holds it in place, keeps it from subluxing or dislocating again, or you have surgery and you get it fixed. And some guys play years. I mean, Dalvin Cook literally played 4 years with a torn labrum in his shoulder. There were times where it would pop out again, and then you'd see him come back with a harness, and then it was the back and forth of, well, I don't like wearing the harness. With Carson Wentz, this was a pain management issue. It was about how uncomfortable he was and how much pain he was in. But you made the point on Baker Mayfield. Yeah, it's a chip fracture. That's what it is. Baker played with it. He was in a lot of pain. He was dealing with other injuries at the time as well. But you saw the same type of a boxer in the 10th round type of thing where you kept going, how is this guy getting up? Should he be coming out? But Carson Wentz wanted to play. Start there. Carson Wentz wanted to play. It's to his non-throwing shoulder, and this is not an injury that gets worse. Yes, it is hard to watch. And every time, even when he's not getting hit, there was that ball that got tipped up in the air and he reached for it, and you could see the pain. But, the harness was holding the shoulder in. It was a matter of, how far could he push it? How much pain could he deal with? Carson also threw a touchdown in that game and celebrated, when it was not painful for him. He was able to go out there and function. The Vikings felt like he gave them the best chance to win. That's why he was on the football field. He was not making the injury worse. It was not, he's not having surgery now because they left him in. He's having surgery now because he just couldn't deal with the pain anymore. And he showed remarkable toughness to stay on the field as long as he did. This was not, from a medical perspective, from a coaching perspective, I've talked to a bunch of people within the league. This was not malpractice by anybody. This was a quarterback who wanted to be on the field. He functioned for 2.5 games with this injury. It just got to be too much. And the smart thing to do was to go and get it fixed at this time, which now means it's J.J. McCarthy and Max Brosmer and John Wolford on the practice squad. That's who you're rolling with, barring a trade by next Tuesday. And we'll get a taste on Sunday against the Lions of what exactly this is going to look like.
Tom, how much do you think it was he possibly knew that was the last time he'd ever play in the NFL?
Well, you never know when your opportunities are going to end, Sauce. I mean, could it be? Sure, but he wants to keep playing. He's got his 4th child on the way in a couple of days here. He wants to continue to go out there. But, in order to do that, long term, you don't want to just leave the shoulder like it is now and then be in pain next offseason. By getting it taken care of, he should, by next offseason, be ready to roll. Does his opportunity come in March? Is it in May? Is it in August? Is it in October? He's at that stage in his career and playing for as many different teams as he has where you just don't know that from year to year. This was not, a pitcher who knows that he needs Tommy John and just throwing until the UCL ruptures. This was, a guy, again, it's his non-throwing shoulder. It felt terrible, obviously, when he'd land on it, and it was getting progressively worse in terms of the pain and the discomfort. The injury was what it was. I don't think that this was, him feeling like this is, my final shot and they're going to drag me out of here. It was more so he wanted to be there for the team. He doesn't know how many opportunities he's going to get. He gave it his all. He helped them, be able to go out there and get a win against the Browns with that injury. It just, it was too much for him. And so, now we roll forward here and see exactly, what it's going to look like for the Vikings quarterback room in the future.
All right, Tom Pelissero, brought to you by our friends at Bell Bank. We love you guys at Bell Bank, so appreciate it. My question then kind of shifts into Sunday. I know that the point spread is what it is. It's rather large in NFL standards, and a lot of people are previewing this game saying the Vikings have 0 shot to win this game. From your perspective, though, could you sell us a little bit of hope? Like, are there storylines along with this Vikings team that you think, hey, if they do this and they do that, they've got a good chance to walk out of Ford Field with a victory?
I would start with what we witnessed last Thursday night against the Chargers. It's a short week. Christian Darrisaw tries to give it a go, can't make it. Just 4-day turnaround, 3 days really with an LA flight. It just wasn't happening. Brian O'Neill again, short week, couldn't make it. They're really playing with like their fourth and fifth offensive tackles behind a backup quarterback who's in pain every time he gets touched. I mean, that's a lot, just to begin with here. And so, I don't think that was really representative of what we saw last Thursday night of what this Vikings team can be. Andrew Van Ginkel being a full participant in practice yesterday, it would be huge to get him back for the defense. We'll see. I know he was non-committal in terms of whether he plays on Sunday, but generally when a guy goes full, as a lot of people learned from the Ravens fiasco over the weekend, if you're listed as full, that means you are taking your normal reps, which for Andrew Van Ginkel would mean starter reps on defense throughout the course of practice. Again, we'll see whether or not he feels like he can go, and the medical team feels confident that neck is not going to be an issue. If they get him back, that would be a big deal. And in terms of the Lions, I don't know that this is a completely unstoppable unit. They faced the Chiefs and they didn't play particularly well in any phase in that game. So there is a formula to get after these guys. They're really talented. They're one of the best coached teams in the league, led by Dan Campbell. But we've seen other teams, slow them down through the course of the season, whether that was in the opener against Green Bay or was that game that they played against Kansas City here. So, Brian Flores is going to find, unique ways to attack. You got to keep Jahmyr Gibbs from killing you, number one. That's their best player. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways in the rushing phase and the receiving phase. That Jared Goff is going to find ways to play on time, but if you can disrupt that timing, you can potentially disrupt Jared Goff. And then offensively, again, a lot of it's going to come down to how do they go about designing a game plan and supporting J.J. McCarthy? If they can get him in a rhythm early, you got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson and your backfield back. You would think now at full strength where Aaron Jones was a little bit limited last Thursday night. And then, again, the offensive line, Ryan Kelly's not going to be back. But if both tackles are able to go, that's a really big deal for this team. So I'm fascinated to see it. We all know how it went last year in Week 18. It was the game that, and I don't mean to oversimplify, but certainly it was a game that drove their decision not to go all in on Sam Darnold. They've always had a high level of faith in J.J. McCarthy, but when people now are watching what's happening in Seattle going, how could they let Sam Darnold go? Number one, they made him an offer. I mean, they did try to bring him back, just like they made a pretty comparable offer to Daniel Jones. But it's like, if you watch that Week 18 game and you watch Sam Darnold play the worst he played the entire season. I mean, the playoff game was a mess on every front. Sam Darnold was the main issue in Week 18. I mean, how many throws did he miss wide open to Justin Jefferson in the end zone that could have flipped that game in the early going? It wasn't perfect, but we've seen the Vikings play this team well. Let's see if they can put it together, maybe surprise them a little bit with a quarterback that we just haven't seen play a whole lot over the 2 years he's been in the league.
Final point or two before we let Tom go, because Jonathan Grenard should be joining us here in a second.
Hey,
That's the
can I ask
plan.
him real quick before you ask your question? Is it 100 below in your house? You've got a stocking cap on. Is it windy in there?
The honest answer is I got a haircut after this. And we're getting a little long.
Yeah!
I couldn't find.
Finally.
Now we're talking, brother.
Jeez, it's about
this
time.
was the only hat I had in the office, so I threw it on real quick. So
Oh, my God.
Oh,
God. Get a haircut.
Lucky.
Oh,
Hippie.
jeez.
Go ahead.
20 minutes from now. 20 minutes from now, Jenna will be taking care of it here.
Oh, must be nice. Sounds like she's coming to your house. Personal assistant? Anyway.
Over there.
Okay. Tom, this will be the last time we talk to you before the trade deadline, which is Tuesday. If you're a Vikings fan, what should they be watching for before Tuesday, and how much does Sunday's game impact that trade deadline on Tuesday?
One game should never impact it. I think realistically for every team in the league, there's some level of impact, particularly if you're a team like the Vikings that's 3-4 and kind of hovering around the middle and figuring out, are we trying to make a run? Or, if they lose that game and they fall to 3-5, it's like you're talking about darn near running the table to get into the playoffs. I know that Kwesi's always going to be aggressive. He's been working the phones this week. He'll continue to do that. I right now, sitting here, wouldn't hold my breath for some type of a massive swing. Obviously, depending how, JJ plays on Sunday, there will be speculation about should they go out and trade for a quarterback. There's one guy in Atlanta sitting there making a lot of money who has won a lot of games and played good football in Minnesota. I don't get any sense right now that that's realistic going and getting Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. But again, let's see. Let's see JJ, first of all, get through a game and then figure out what the plan is going to be for the rest of the season. Just speaking broadly to the league, there's a lot of teams that need edge rushers. There's a lot of teams that need corners. And certainly there are some teams that need running backs and receivers as well. I don't anticipate the Vikings being big sellers at the deadline either. But again, if something's there in terms of value that makes sense, I wouldn't rule out anything, including making a trade that might reinforce the Vikings draft capital as we move forward. But in terms of anything being imminent right now, there's nothing imminent on that trade front. A lot of this stuff, though, you'd hope is going to pick up because this has been about as slow of a month leading up to the trade deadline as we've seen in recent years.
Real quick, Jonathan Grenard, Minnesota Viking, is on the phone with us right now. Do you have any bad blood with Tom Pelissero, Jonathan? Do you have anything you need to say to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero?
No, man. Like, from what I've seen, he's always one giving everybody the updates. So I'm always looking at stuff or following his name on the social media. So, no, shouts out to him.
There you go.
How's that ankle, Jonathan? Are you good to go this week? Let's get something here.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, y'all know I'm not missing it. Come on, it's Detroit. Y'all know I ain't missing that.
There you go. All right, see, we broke some news. Fantastic.
There's a scoop for us. Thank you, Tom. We'll talk to you again next week, buddy. Thank you.
Good luck with that haircut, you hippie. All right, there he goes. Tom Pelissero. Jonathan Grenard joins us weekly. He's the best. Jonathan, have you ever had a weird run-in with a media member? Ever had any bad blood, even going back to college or beyond?
Sorry. Blood, probably some like weird interactions, but if anything, y'all probably seen me before, probably on socials, probably like maybe, getting the record straight for real, if anything. But nah, I never had any bad encounters because, as we know, you got to have a good relationship with them in order for them to kind of keep talking good about you in a sense. So I just try to keep on a little level playing field or a level surface level relationship to make sure we're all good.
Jonathan, Penei Sewell is probably the best right tackle in football. What's your scouting report on him?
Yeah, as you just said, exactly that. I mean, literally, if not the best right tackle out there. I mean, outside of Brian O'Neill over here for sure. But I think that he's a good athlete, man. Dynamic athlete, big body guy who can move his feet, get out in space, and do a good job with him. But yeah, man, it's going to be a game because obviously physicality is one thing, and I think that's what he does really good, and I think that's the next part that we got to match on Sunday.
These games with Detroit are always fun. The ones in Ford Field are always fun as well. This week, you finally get a look at your other side of the field and see Van Ginkel lining up as a full participant. How much does that help you, and how good do you feel to have him back?
Yeah, it's always great to get your brother out there, but specifically Gink knowing what he can do for the team, and obviously what he does in the game, man. He's the game maker. I think that it adds another dynamic element to having to deal with both of us. Dallas being in there too, so now we get our three-headed monster back. So we're excited, man. I'm excited to see him back, being with the guys and see him out there in practice and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what we do on Sunday.
Was it essentially impossible to not have a ton of respect watching Carson Wentz battle last Thursday through all that pain?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we already know that Carson's going to give it 110% no matter what. I see him do that at other teams. So I knew exactly what we were getting when we signed him. So definitely much respect and shout out to Carson as he put literally everything on the line for us. So definitely that's our guy.
You ever had a moment like that where you had to fight through a ridiculous amount of pain, but you didn't come out of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every athlete or every player has done that for sure to some extent, man. I think that it's a part of the game. You're going to get nicks and bruises, and you're going to be feeling a lot of things, but just the sheer will of you wanting to win and be there for your teammates, it's hard to kind of, make a decision in that moment to, hey, do I sit out, do I do this and that? So we're all going to be playing until we literally get drug off the field.
I don't know anything about being an NFL player, even a college football player, but I do see from the outside as just a fan the different coaching styles. When we're talking about a KO and Dan Campbell, how do you prefer to be coached? Somebody who seems to be, I'll just say like this: Dan Campbell talked about biting people's knees in his opening press conference. Is there any kind of coaching you prefer? Does it even matter to you?
It really kind of doesn't matter. I can understand where you might get it from, like, kind of having a leader of, a guy who you would say is more gritty or a different style, I guess, the way he talks or conveys the message to the media or to his players. But overall, it's about just the intention when I see on the field in practice, like how you go about your days in practice, how you trying to get your guys to kind of move with a certain mantra. And I think that with KO, I mean, he may be kind of like you would think he's kind of like an even-killed guy, laid back, kind of quieter. Obviously still has fire to it, so we all know that. But KO's no slouch. I mean, I think that just because it's not more animated that you would see the other coaches, I think that he can kind of give you a little bit of everything. He can be the guy who can kind of just let the players do their thing and not really say much. And he also be the guy who can be in your face if he has to be that, But majority of the time he has guys on the team already that are professionals that don't really have to have that done to them for them to get them going. But I think either coaching style as well. You see that Coach Campbell has done an amazing job over there turning that org around and having those guys bought in too. So it's just a matter of it's a matter of what type of players you have on that team.
How much of your mindset changes knowing that this is a team that will go for it on fourth down with about any distance at about any point in the field?
Yeah, no, that's a huge thing. I think that's just why you got to continuously don't give up any plays at all. I mean, it's all about getting hats to the ball. Don't let them get a little extra yard where it should have been a tackle for loss or maybe a tackle for 3 yards and it turns into 7 yards, not a third and 3 or fourth and 3 as opposed to fourth and 10. You know what I mean? So just little stuff like that. The leaky yardage are a big deal with them. They definitely take advantage of that, and they like their offense. They like their scheme, which. How can you not, honestly? So I definitely see it as a challenge to definitely make sure that we continuously knock them back and don't let them get anything for them to get kind of that confidence to feel like they can do that.
Jonathan Grenard, Minnesota Vikings, joins the Power 2 Morning Show every week. Jonathan, we've asked you a lot about quarterbacks in the past and specifically J.J. McCarthy, and you've said a lot of times, look, that's not my side of the field. That's not what I worry about.
Solo.
A woman is $1,000 from SeaWorld because while she was riding a roller coaster, she got knocked unconscious by a...
Well, it had to be a seagull. Wait, SeaWorld?
Like a
starfish?
Small fish Somebody threw
a fish.
Monkey.
It's that guy from the Muppets that throws fish. You know that guy I'm talking about? That's like his whole bit is he just chucks fish. Forget that guy's name.
Cale Yarborough.
Happy birthday.
You guys were right with the bird. It was a duck. A duck hit her in the face.
The duck.
She got knocked unconscious. She's suing for $50,000. She's demanding $50K. She says SeaWorld should have warned her about the danger. You know how like when you're getting on roller coasters and every amusement park has a giant sign, beware of ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might hit you in the face.
And they all want sun chips.
Well played. Well played, Hogsteady.
Thank you.
Sauce, let's see if you remember this.
Okay.
30 years ago, M&M's gave the public a choice. What do you want, blue, purple, or pink? And blue won. The fan vote went to blue. What color, 30 years ago, did M&M's eliminate and swap out with blue?
I think I know this.
Yeah, was it, it's not red.
Chris, you think you know? Go.
I think it's brown. Am I right?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're on the right path, though, because they still definitely have brown ones.
Oh, they do? Okay.
But you're close. You're close.
What's close to brown?
I have no idea.
Yellow?
They got rid of tan.
Oh, tan.
Oh.
They got rid of the tan ones and they replaced them with blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. M&M's are great. Peanut butter M&M's are
I don't know,
outstanding.
man, what happened to me, but it might have been COVID. I'm serious. It might have been. Nothing tastes right to me anymore. But specifically candy bars and chocolate.
Strange.
That sucks.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste right
Maybe
to me
a good
anymore.
thing.
I used to love it.
Hey, you know how we talked a week or so ago when I watched that Yacht Rock doc on the flight to Europe?
Yeah.
And the guys from Toto basically said that they thought Africa was garbage and they didn't really want it on the album.
Country?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
No, but they just didn't think the song was that good and they almost didn't want it on the album, and now it's one of their biggest hits.
Yeah.
I guess Billie Eilish, same thing. Birds of a Feather, she thought was dumb and should have been cut from the album.
Wow.
It was Spotify's most streamed song of last year with 1.8 billion streams. And now it's over 3 billion, and it's her closer at the concerts.
Wow.
And she thought it should be cut because she said, guys, this one is kind of stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, wow.
Almost didn't make the album. 3 billion views later, or listens later. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, if you want to feel old, Sauce.
Don't need any more of that.
Yeah.
How old is Gavin Rossdale of Bush today?
Of
Bush. Think about this, man.
60.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah.
He is a 60-year-old man as of today.
Man, that
Doesn't that make you
interview
feel old?
with
Yeah.
him and Billy Corgan's so good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
I've never seen them, and I loved them.
You've never what?
I've never seen.
Hang on, rip the music because my headset's screwing up.
what'd you
What were you
say?
saying?
I've never seen Bush.
And that'll do it for the Power Trip Morning Show on a Thursday morning. Tomorrow, standard 4 for initials. Don't forget Derek Shelton, new manager of the Twins, will be initials contestant next Friday. But tomorrow's the normal 4. That'll be super cool to meet him, meet the new Twins manager, see how that works. What are we at? We had 103, 102.5. What are we at tomorrow?
I think it's 2.5.
Either way, it's over $100,000.
Yeah, man.
That's the key. We'll give you the specifics tomorrow at 8:15. I assume Creasel's back tomorrow. The normal
Yes, sir.
gang tomorrow 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow.